H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it's a great, great Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day. I want to share some stuff with you about that. It's a great weekend. We had a great weekend of high school sports, great weekend of pro sports. You see in my background, that's my girl, Naomi Osaki. I can't show you the whole caption. Those are the microphones. If you see the microphones behind me, they tell me, well, come tell us your story. She said, bye, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later. I'm glad we were ahead of that story before it happened. What's going on? Let me see. Let's see. What are we talking about? Jimmy ain't on here yet. John Urie. So Jimmy ain't on here. He'll be here later. You can talk about that crap later. Jimmy ain't on here, so. He probably want to get. Matter of fact, I just pinned it, and I hope I can bring it back so he can see your comment, because I know you strategically come on here on certain days. You don't do it all the time, but you strategically do it, and I'm watching you. But our starting five today is Rodwell, Status Moody, Sonia Billingsley, Melvin Dews, and Troy Callahan is in the building today. And my sixth man today is Daryl Anderson. And shout out to everybody. What's up, Corey Willis? What's up, Rick? What's up, Chris? Tyrone Caldwell. Hey, Mindy. Hi, Mindy. Mindy, I got something to show you, Mindy. What's up, Jeffrey Day? Great job this weekend, man. I ain't gonna talk about it now because Jimmy gonna talk enough about it. So I'm not talking, So I'm not talking about that high school stuff right now. What's up, Marissa? Hey, Gary. Who else we got? What's up, Michael Henderson? Michael, man, these Twitter. Hey, man. Social media, man. Y'all. I wonder, do y'all think about before you press send? I just really. What's up, Dale Griggs? Who was that? Robert Rising. Let me holler at my people. Hey, Tamika, John Urie, Joseph Baldridge, Kenneth Lawson. Hey, y'all y'all got to humor me because I got to talk to my people. So humor me. What's up, Todd? Freight, I saw you out there trying to hit that golf ball. Freight, I got something for you. I got a lesson for you. I'm gonna give you a lesson one day. I see exactly. I've been watching you over the months. I see exactly what you stand up a little bit straighter. Straight, Freight. You're too humped down. Stand up a little bit straighter. Don't sit down like you're sitting on the toilet while you're hitting the golf ball. What's up, Trey Phillips? Okay. Okay. I got you, John Uri. We got you. Hey, baby dad. Oh, I don't want to hear all that crap. Perfect background. Oh, Trey Phillips, you know I don't play. Trey Phillips, I wish y'all could see the whole background because it's at the top of it. I'm talking about the background behind me. I thought it was just so great because if you watch this show enough, I had two gentlemen on here just tearing Naomi a new butthole. And I told them, y'all gonna be on the wrong side of history. That's Chris Walker and Paul Miranda. Yes, I'm gonna call their name out. But at the top, they said, we demand you to tell your story. And guess what? She waving saying, yeah, bye. That's what she did to him. Who else? Hey, hold up. I had Nissa, Cameron Collins. What's up, baby? What's up, Cam? Cam is in the building. What's up? Man, my young fella's in the building. I feel proud today. Got the next generation in the building. Cam, you got to come on the show one day, man. You got to come on the show, man. I got you. You got to come on. Yes, that is. Yeah, prayers up to Naomi, man. We're going to talk. You know I'm going to talk about her. I just wanted to make sure everybody. Oh, hey, Mike, Con Man. What's up? Con Man is in the building. What's up, Fob? Fob, don't you be on Facebook. Twitter. Arguing with these folks and what about what these folks be saying, Fob? Let your brother do that. Don't you be doing that, Keith Fob. You got bigger fish to fry. You and Virgil Abloh gonna do some stuff together. You gonna be way past this stuff. Not to say you better than, but man, no, man. Yes, it was yeah, man. But let's see where I'm gonna start today, y'all. Y'all know, first of all, if you're just watching the show, Cameron, I know, Cameron, we got this. This Chop Shop. If you don't watch it much, this is one of the shows that are very intentional. We very intentional about doing something every day, Cam. What's up, Mark Edwards? Every day, we meet up in the world's messiest intersection. Okay, the intersection that got race and culture and sports and politics and summer basketball and grassroots basketball and all of this collide in this messiest intersection. And guess what we do? We sit in it. We talk about it. We be about it. We try to make solutions. And then we get up, Cam, and dust ourselves off. And then we try to put into action some of the things we've learned. But I see a lot of people been watching this show for a long time, but ain't learned nothing. They've been, Cam, a lot of people been regurgitating the stuff they hear. But guess what they said? That shit, that don't mean to me. Cam, we still got grown people that's tweeting reckless tweets against each other. And I know, Cam, we try to teach y'all not to do that. But we got grown-ass people in position of power, supposedly be power, and they can't stop. They don't know how to think before they press send. Yeah, Mark Edwards, we're going to talk about the fans. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about all of that. Let me tell you something. We ain't got but 2 hours, y'all. So this stuff is going to be a process. But before we go any further, who was that said, let's talk about something? Who gave me a demand up there? Mark Edwards, share the show. I found out you can share the show on YouTube. You can share it. You can share it with some people. Go to share today. You can send them a text. You can, Mark, you can. Mate, you can't. I didn't know that. I looked myself last night. So before I go any further, before I give y'all all these good nuggets, y'all gonna have to share the show right now. Share the show. Do me a favor. Just all you got to do, the last 5 people you text or text you, just tell them that the Chop Shop is on right now in Houston, Texas. The Chop Shop is on right now. Get to it. Let's go. Because it's going to help your family. It's going to help. I mean, it's just, I mean, man, sometimes I go back and listen to the show and I be saying, wow, we said that. But I want us to be intentional about sharing the show. I want us to be intentional. Golly, Jimmy came on earlier today. Yeah, but oh my God, I know y'all want to talk about AD, and I know y'all want to talk about all these folks. Jimmy, I got to get you fixed up back there. I know. And we ain't got but 2 hours, y'all, today. You know, we're gonna try to figure this thing out. But let me get to my thing, because usually Jimmy is not here this early, and I have enough time. But Jimmy, just hold up, baby. I got you. What did I have for y'all today? I know I had something. First of all, I wanted to talk about, well, yeah, to everybody now that the recruiting dead period has been lifted. Programs are allowed in-person campus visits now. Jimmy, I know a lot of people should be happy about that. And Jimmy, Jimmy, let them know they should be sharing the show. This is the first, and as a matter of fact, Jimmy, I found out it was the first campus visit since the first one since March of 2020. So, but I saw some this morning, and I wanted to share this, y'all. Wilberforce University, HBCU, surprised their new graduates by canceling their student loan debt for the class of 2020 and 21. Where they were celebrated at the commencement ceremony, and near the end of Wilberforce president Albert Anthony Pinkert announced the graduates' student loan debt has been canceled, and in the amount of over $375,000. Jimmy, I think. Let me see. Wilberforce University, Jimmy, that's HBC. I'm still trying to fix you up there. Keep going in there. But the university said the money came from various scholarships like United Negro College Fund, the Jack and Jill Inc., and other national institutions. But thank you, Jack and Jill Inc. Thank you, United Negro College Fund, Wilberforce University, y'all. And it's crazy. But you know what, y'all, before I go anywhere, I thought about something. All of a sudden, these same MFs, MFs. Yeah, Mandy, I'm sorry. Cameron, MFs, who want athletes to shut up, right? Are whining and crying because when they choose not to talk. I wonder, is this a control thing? My hashtag today, protect Naomi. That's my hashtag. I told them guys the other day, they're going to be on the wrong side of history. Protect. I'm just thinking about they find and threaten for transparently protecting her mental health. We must speak up, and y'all don't have to. I'm going to protect her. I can't tell y'all what to do. I'm going to protect her. But y'all, I tell you what, being on this platform, there's a lot of people all over the country was calling me this weekend, talking about the platform. And I just want to let y'all know it's an honor and privilege that I'm in a position to represent our people. And it's just unbelievable. I was just thinking about Naomi, Jimmy, before I was just thinking about, Halle Berry. I think about, I'm thinking about, because I was supposed to watch, watching this, the what they call it, they honoring Black Wall Street today, and I'm finding out so much stuff. I'm learning so much stuff about this situation, and that was not only the black in the days to come. We always talk about Tulsa, but they have Black Wall Streets, black places like that thrive. One in North Carolina that thrives a lot. I mean, even bigger than Tulsa. And but I was thinking about how the media is, and how when they publish stuff, and how I was thinking about Naomi. If you publish anything on slavery, you get an award. Uh, they will give us award for anything that have us looking the way they want us to. You know, when I'm thinking about this young lady, Naomi, Halle Berry won her first Oscar, and you know what she played. The player she played her just a she played her just a little. I can't use that word. Go look up the Monsters Ball. That's what one of our most celebrated actors got. How she got her actress, her Oscar. Then the first lady who ever won an Oscar, she played a mammy. Then Denzel Washington in his worst role ever to me, Training Day, he won an Oscar. That is I'm just thinking about this, man. They don't let us. And I'm thinking about how these people try to control Naomi. They won't let us play transformative roles like Meryl Streep. Now we doing them now because we got people of color being the purse strings now and having the creative thing. We are always caricatures, y'all. And as I'm thinking about Naomi, that this world, this is what they celebrate. I think about Viola Davis. Viola Davis said she wished she didn't play that maid role. She won in The Help. She said she wished she wouldn't played it because guess what? Her daughter can't reconcile with it. Her daughter, my mama, one of the most accomplished actors, only reason she get an Oscar is playing a damn maid. That's how, I think about when James Naismith invented basketball, y'all. When he invented basketball, he didn't know people like us. He didn't think with us in mind. He didn't know that a guy named Michael Jordan would come one day and say he can fly. You know, there was no expectation for Jimmy, for Simone Biles to do the things she do. Jimmy, she did something the other day that only men has ever attempted and nailed it. And guess what, Jimmy? They say she can't do that in the trial. They might, because can't nobody else do it, they might not let her do it in the Olympics and in the trials. She still, see, when I look at Naomi, y'all, they still look at us as premium chattel. You're still chattel, you're just the best part of the meat. I was thinking about what Kyrie Irving said other day, Jimmy. He said, man, I feel like I'm in a human zoo. These people act like our bodies don't belong to us. They're allowed to be hung. They're allowed to be burned. They're allowed to be pillaged. That's a part of the American experience, man. Naomi, I get the need. I get the need to have access to players. Don't get it twisted. However, her play on that tennis court supersedes the need to know every damn detail that she's speaking, that she's thinking about. And if Roland Garros and if people at the French Open care about they stank ass tournament, excuse me, Cam, but I know they don't care. They don't care about Naomi. They don't care about her mental health. They're stupid. Their ratings are going to drop. You better hope one of them black women get in the finals. Osaka not being at this tournament is going to hurt them. And she's withdrawing because y'all don't have the flexibility with these outdated, mundane-ass rules. There is no reason in the world that we need to know every bit of information. I don't want to know every bit of information about y'all. You know, and I think about some of them press conferences that I've been to. You know all the answers to them stupid-ass questions they asking anyway. You're not going to get nothing meaty in a press conference. You ain't going to get no scoop in a press conference. I remember when Serena Williams, y'all, was She got mad at the mundane press conference, and she would get salty at him, and then some would go viral, and then and now she had to concentrate on tennis. She got to play tennis. You know, people talking about that's her job, but she didn't come there to do press. She came there to play tennis. That's what the people pay for. You know what I'm pissed off, y'all? Because Naomi was gonna win that shit. They just cost that woman millions of dollars because she was going to win. I'll make it to the finals. Is that what they wanted? Is that what the French Open wanted? Maybe that's what they wanted all the time. You gotta understand, y'all. I was thinking about it, Jimmy. Her point was made the other day. Why should she be in front of the camera talking about a humiliating experience for their entertainment? She already performed at a level that none of them could even fathom doing. And you're trying to bring her down because you control the thing. You're going to put her in front of your microphone so she got to ask your questions. Trade being sped on. What a horrible damn world we live in. Mandatory press availabilities are common in sports and strange. Trae Young being spread on, which was the absolutely worst thing that can happen. I'd rather you slap me than to spit on me, but I'd rather you don't do either for your own safety, though. Throwing popcorn on Russell Westbrook. Throwing a bottle at Kyrie. These people are playing basketball and playing tennis to entertain you. This ain't the gladiator in the Roman Empire where those guys were slaves. Yeah. Are they just monkeys doing your bidding? It's not right. It's a privilege. These stupid ass fans. Just last night, Jimmy. Just last night. Watch this. On cue.
Rebound. He's got 11. He's got a double-double tonight. Oh my goodness.
What is going on?
To go out on the floor. And a diving tackle by the security. With 3:40 to go here in the third.
The Redskins better look into hiring that man right there. What a tackle there by the security.
Well, and look how far the guy had to run. You know, there's a limited viewing, and they've taken out all the end zone seats.
And Jimmy, what was your boy doing? Hold on, let me show. I got another angle, y'all. What was your boy, the White House? Every other player backed up. What his nose ass coming down there? But hold on, we'll talk about him. Hold on a second. Watch it. And the man ran out of the tunnel, hit the backboard. Jimmy, you know how you hit the backboard a long time ago. Every basketball player said, "Hey man, I can't wait to touch the net." Then you go to the backboard. Then it's the rim to all the basketball people out there. Man, what is going on in this world, man? Welcome to the show, Jimmy. I know I wasn't used to you being, and I had to get this Naomi stuff been sitting on my heart, Jimmy, because you weren't on the show that day, and we had a back and forth between some guys just talking about, well, she need to do this, she need to do this. No, guess what she did? She doing like on the back of and me and your background. She told them bye. You know, she told them bye. My mental health is more important. So what's up, Jimmy? What you got, baby?
Oh man. What a weekend, guys. You know we got a loaded clip for you today. You know, a lot of stuff took place this weekend, but we're going to talk some NBA talk right now. And, of course, it's funny how on Thursday I did my best to caution you guys to not become a prisoner of the moment. It seems like every time one team wins a playoff game, then all of a sudden that team is expected to win the next game.
Oh yes.
You know,
Yeah.
or the team that lost the game,
Yeah.
they don't have a chance.
Yeah.
They're done.
That's
And
normal.
it's like, it's funny. It's like you guys just saw every year there's a team that appears to squander a 3-1 lead in the series, a 2-0 lead in the series. Then all of a sudden, and when they do it, then you bash that other team. You bash that team, thinking like, well, why did they? And understand, this is the NBA. On any given night, of course, the stars are expected to rise to the top. But on any given night, there are guys out there that are on those team, every team out there that's in the playoffs that has the capability to step up and put their fingerprints on a win. And that's the truth. So first we go Philadelphia. The Washington Bullets, and of course they're the Wizards.
That's all
They
right.
stave off elimination and came through down the clutch to beat Philadelphia 122 to 114. In that game, I was really, of course, Joel Embiid only played 10, 11 minutes, back injury. And, so it's just like AD is suffering injuries in the Western Conference with the Lakers. Embiid this is the wrong time for that check engine light to come back on for this young man. Because Philadelphia is a team that really, really has a chance in a 7-game series with Brooklyn. They have a chance. Really, they do. And Milwaukee in that conference as well. Those are the 3 juggernauts in the Eastern Conference. Let's just be real about it. Well, I was really impressed with the performance of Maxey from out of Dallas. Really impressed with that. That young fella showed up down the stretch, and he was playing. He was balling. Did you see him block Russell Westbrook's layup attempt in the fourth quarter down the stretch? I mean, it was a clean block. Tyrese Maxey, man, the Rockets came this close to getting this boy earlier this year. Came that close. Remember, he
Jimmy,
was
it helps he's on a great team. And it
Yeah,
easy.
but the opportunity.
Because you come on a sorry-ass team like this, he'd probably be terrible. So I'm glad he's
That's
where
the
he
whole
at.
thing.
Glad he's where he
That's
at.
the thing. Where you go has a lot to do with the opportunity. But Doc Rivers gave him ample opportunities during the season, and he earned his playing time.
Of course.
He earned a spot in the rotation. Hell, he even started Tyrese Maxey a couple of games early on.
It was a lot of injuries during that time.
Yeah, a lot of injury.
Yeah.
I mean, they started the season. I think Tobias Harris was injured when the season started.
You know who minutes he's about to take. He's taking Shake
Milton.
Milton. Shake Milton.
Shake Milton's?
Yeah. Shake Milton. Because Shake Milton was balling during the season, but toward the end of the season, he kind of tapered off. That's why they went to Maxey. And Maxey, come up. Now we got, and guess what? Now he got to do it again. If he called up on again, he got to do it. That's just how the NBA works, man. But great job. Young fella got an opportunity. Great job. Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, and I was thinking about down the stretch for the Philadelphia 76ers. Dwight Howard, you mentioned him a while ago. Dwight Howard he's been in the league since 2004, guys. So Dwight Howard right now, there's a lot of guys we watch. At some point, law of averages catch up, and then you start to look your age. Dwight Howard is starting to look his age in the NBA. He's still serviceable, meaning that he can play angles. He knows what not to do. But he's 6 fouls, and he's not. He's what? What would they make him? If he's 18, that's what, 31, 32 years old. Came out in 2004 for Dwight. Anything you give him is a free space and bingo. Seth Curry didn't hit a 3-pointer at all yesterday, and that's not normal for him.
It's not normal.
This was a very winnable game despite no Embiid.
Jimmy, when Embiid don't play for a half, it means a lot. I mean,
But it was a winnable game. How did they? It was
I
a winnable
understand,
game.
but they could
That's what I'm talking about.
it could have beat
Winnable
the
game.
brakes off of him if he would. I mean, of course it's winnable. I mean, they made a mistake right there. I forgot who made the mistake toward the end. I mean, good. I'm glad it wasn't a sweep. You know, the only person got swept was Jimmy Butler. Only person got swept was Jimmy Butler. Talking ass Jimmy Butler. Tough talking ass Jimmy Butler. Only one got swept. Hey, did I tell a lie?
I mean, well, you know, I didn't realize that they had got swept until it was game 4. I'm like, whoa. Them dudes, I mean, you wasn't even paying attention because you're waiting on Miami Heat to win one, and you look up there down 3-0. And the thing is, from this Miami team, what's the little kid named Guy?
Tyler Hero that went to sleep.
Hero.
He got
guy. Tyler Hero, the sophomore jinx, basically got on his back, and that's what happened this year. Tyler Hero was a darling of the league last year, one of the darlings. They make it to the championship, you know, and his outside, his perimeter shooting, and his competitive nature propelled and made people root for him. But this thing now, this Miami team, they need some help. They have to make some adjustments. And remember, they came this close to pulling off and adding some fire to that team as well. Miami Heat not gonna get it, not gonna cut it right now.
Hold on, Jimmy. No. Let's stop. I'm glad you said that. They came close. They turned down the Houston. Hold up, the Houston Rockets. They was in a trade with the Houston Rockets.
That's it. They came this close. Said.
We can't part with Tyler Hero. The Rockets want a hero. Dumbass, what his name? Pat Riley talking about. No, I ain't giving up Tyler Hero. How that's working out for you, buddy? How that's working out for you? Tyler Hero. And you had a chance to get 13. Get the hell out of here. Who else you talking about, Jim?
And so
hey, Jimmy. Sometimes on this Facebook feed, I got to put this on here, y'all. Because I'm going to let y'all shame him. This man asked Odyssey Williams. Hold on. That ain't Odyssey. I'm sorry, Odyssey. This dude asked Odyssey, what have Robert Horry done? But he is a youngster now, so he asked Odyssey. Because, Jimmy, they comparing Robert Horry getting into the Hall of Fame and Dwight Howard. And the young fella said, Odyssey, what has Robert Horry done? Let's talk about something else. Y'all handle him on the Facebook. Y'all handle him. Jimmy, what else you got? Come on, Jacoby. Jacoby, you out of my favor right now. I usually like some of your comments. That one was crazy. Who else you want to talk about, Jimmy? You want to talk about Memphis a little bit?
Well, on the Wizards, something happened last night that's rare. A rare occurrence transpired yesterday in this game.
What happened?
A triple-double and a win in the playoffs is rare. Remember that.
A triple-double?
A triple-double in the playoffs and a win.
So all of them damn wins, Magic Johnson got 38 of them. He got 38 of them.
So think about where you went to. You went to Magic Johnson. I say rare. Magic Johnson out the league since when?
Yeah, Jason.
How long he's been out the league? How long has he been out the league?
But I mean,
over 20. We're talking about 20 years.
Guess what? So what they're saying? Maybe the triple double is not that important.
No, absolutely it is. But to get one in a win, in a playoff.
But a lot of people don't want. Hey, but a lot of people don't want a lot more games without having a triple double.
Okay, but that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the triple double, not who didn't do one. I'm talking about to accomplish that feat in the playoffs and get a win. It's a very rare occurrence.
It's rare, but
it's rare.
It don't mean that.
So Russell Westbrook, think about it. He was 3 for 19, and they still won.
Hold on, let me see what was his plus minus.
He was 3 for 19, and they still won the game.
Let me see
Yes,
what was his
right.
plus minus.
3 for 19 from the field. Russell Westbrook was yesterday. And he had 19 points, 21 rebounds, 14 assists.
Out of all that stuff he said he did, he was just a +1.
Well, that's all it takes to win, Al.
Yeah.
That's all it takes to win.
Wow.
Nobody on that team was a plus double digits. So that lets you know, understand how that was a very winnable game. He was about as off as it gets.
Hold up. I had one minus double digit. The Hall of Famer that Jacoby talking about. Dwight Howard was minus 11. Wait a minute, minus 10, and Seth Curry was minus 11. I know. I'm just telling you, we had not in the win, but in the loss, we had some double figure. Oh my God, Dwight! How in the hell you get a minus 10, man, and you ain't played for 14 minutes? But that's a Hall of Famer. But keep going, Jim.
But that's simple. I mean, the other team goes on a 10-0 run or 12-2 run or 14-2 run, something like that. And while you're in the game, that's how that goes. I mean, the plus or minus is how many the average, the sum of the points scored versus the points allowed while you are on the court. That's what that plus or minus column basically is in the minutes that you play. And so, but anyway, I wasn't ready for this series to be over with anyway. I wasn't. Miami got swept. We don't want everybody to get swept. Let's take it on. I want to see Russ at least go 6 games with this.
Jimmy, even my team lost a game the other day. My team gave a game away the other day because I called and said, man, I don't want y'all to sweep them. Give them a game, man. Give Jason Tatum a game, man. Give him a game. So they gave him a game. Got the head to
they gave him a game on Friday and came back and took it back on Sunday. The Nets you're talking about. So and even in doing so, at this point you realize that Boston Celtics, they're 2 players short of this of even having a chance with New Jersey. That's going. I'm talking about going 6-7 games. This thing will be over with next game. I think Boston proved their point. They wanted to not get swept. They wanted to win a game. They got their one game, and they'll be done in the next game. In the next, when they play again. I think what is it? Is it tonight? If I'm not mistaken. And but Tatum, hey man, you got to give him credit, man. He's been balling, man. He's been balling. Tatum has. Can't say much for the rest of the team. It's just been spot here and there. Fournier's been giving them good minutes, But I even see Jabari Parker has played his way back into resurgence. Jabari Parker. I mean, I'm really proud for him because it was he and the big fella that was down in New Orleans. Then he went and played somewhere. Who did he play with this past season? The other kid from Chicago. It came out right. They came out right behind each other out of high school. Okafor. I think it was Okafor.
Yeah, where is Okafor?
That's what I'm saying. He played somewhere. Remember, he was with the Pelicans last year.
I'm talking about where is he at now? Because I don't remember him at all this year. And I usually keep up with him.
And so
Dad Moody will tell us.
And Dad says he's in Detroit. He's in Detroit. But the thing is, a kid like
Siberia.
Like Jabari Parker, he was expected to set the league on fire.
Yeah, he got hurt though, Jimmy. Got hurt.
Yeah, even before he got hurt, it still was. He was in Milwaukee. And then he goes to Milwaukee. Milwaukee is like right around the corner from Chicago.
Yeah.
And it's not easy. That's why I said a lot of people. It's hard for them to go to home and play at home and excel. Derrick Rose did when he was at Chicago. LeBron did. Think about it. How many young guys, we brought this topic up to you guys before, that actually went home and in their prime, I'm talking about, in their prime, went home and moved the needle. Clyde Drexler. We got to go all the way back to Clyde, Allen. And Clyde, yeah, he was in his prime still, I would say, but he was on the downside of prime.
Yeah, he was on the downside.
But you know, Clyde moved the needle when he came on.
No, he moved the needle so much that Vernon Maxwell quit the team.
Yeah, Vernon Maxwell.
Vernon didn't like that move. I'm telling you, Vernon did not like that move.
That's right, he sure did. He said he didn't want to come off the bench. He didn't want to. He didn't want.
He said F Clyde. That's what he said. F Clyde. And loud. And Clyde heard it. Yeah. Yeah. But that was unique. What else you got about this NBA?
So,
I mean,
Kyrie Irving, you know, also over the weekend, we have the situations where the drama with Kyrie and Boston, and understand he just played at Boston just a couple of years ago, made the comments about gets referring to us, insinuating about the racist comments that often comes from the bleachers in these professional games.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately, you know, people tried to discount it. And it's one of those things where even Kyrie said it during the presser. We all know it happens. Everyone knows it happens.
You jokes about it, Jimmy. You call Boston the white Atlanta.
Yeah, and for a reason. And the reason I call it the white Atlanta is in reference to a young 20-something-year-old male or female, a student, a young person. All of the colleges that are around Boston,
they inhabit the town. Yeah,
it's kind of like Atlanta. Atlanta has a lot of colleges that make up the city and a lot of the population of the city. So, and a lot of things that go, just like you have fun in Atlanta, a white person have the identical fun in Boston.
Yes.
The identical fun.
Absolutely.
You have smart institutions of higher learning in Atlanta, like a Spelman and whatnot. Yeah. You have a Harvard,
Morehouse, Jimmy. Morehouse.
I mean, you have a Morehouse and you have a Spelman down there. You have all type of top institutions around Boston.
I'm gonna let everybody know. I on my visits, not live, to Boston, I had great experience. I didn't go in the hood. Stayed at that Marriott downtown. You know, I went to Harvard and went to all of those places, but I didn't. You know, it's just that I was all right. I didn't think about when I was there. I wasn't thinking about that. But then I go back and see what Bill Russell had to deal with. I understand. Y'all, guess who is on? I thought he wasn't gonna come on, Jimmy. Guess who trying to come? Guess who in the green room right now, Jim? Chris Walker, the LeBron sexual himself, the chief magistrate of the LeBron James fan club is in the building. Let me bring him in right now. There he is. Oh, he done got his little lightings fixed. Oh, I like that. Look at it. What's up, Chris Walker, man? We just talked, Jimmy taking us through the NBA. We hadn't got to your team yet. Come on, Jimmy. Right on time, Jimmy. Come on, do your thing, Jimmy.
Right on time, indeed. And of course, we were just talking about the Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets and Kyrie Irving and about the situation over the weekend. And we gave the prelude before the season about the comments that let's keep it basketball, as Kyrie said. People's like, oh, shut up. You know, Kyrie, you just play basketball. So then you go and you realize that there are 3 instances that takes place, 3 incidents, so to speak, that takes place in the NBA during the first round of the playoffs, whereas it's resulted in fans get lifetime bans. And my thing is, did the NBA know? Did the teams know that these fans, did they just start talking like this, or have they always been talking like this? The ones that are that close to the court. Many of us, when we go to the games, aren't privy to sitting that close to the court. So you really don't know what's being said, but you see stuff here and there. And then a lot of times the thing is, oh, you tell an athlete, oh man, let that ride. Those are fans, man. You should have thicker skin than that. But What's not being told is what is some of the things that are actually being said by these fans to these athletes on the court. And while you're saying them, obviously, if the players are hearing it, everybody to the left and to the right within earshot is hearing it as well. What's your thought on that, C-Walk, on this I guess this crackdown of the race violators in the stands?
You think it's race?
You think it's not?
Why do you think it's race?
Because all the guys are white that's doing it, and all the players are black that they're doing it to.
Man, y'all need to stop that.
No,
Man.
no. You asked me a question. You asked the question. You put it out there at the table. I'm telling you, why is all the perpetrators white and all the players? Why didn't he throw something at Paul Gasol?
Why would he? Paul Gasol?
I'm just saying he white. Why didn't the white boy throw something at him? I'm just saying you get. All I'm saying, you asked the. Well, you think it's a race thing? You think? Yes. Keep going.
I'm going to say this. First of all, 90% of how many percent of the people that go to those games are of the other hue? That's number one. That's number one. Number two, we're not crazy enough to do something like that. We're not crazy because for us, it wouldn't be indefinitely banned. It would be jail. It'll be assault. It would be something else going on. We wouldn't do that, man. Hatter, you been to a game? You wouldn't do something like that. Hey, now let me ask you a question.
I'm not a fan though, Chris.
Yeah, you're a fan. But listen, the lady that yelled at LeBron, was she black?
White.
At Atlanta at that time.
White.
She was
white. Yeah. Yes, she's white.
Two of them.
Come on, man. White. They
was
call
two
her
of them in the
courtside
boat
Karen.
white.
Stop. Hey, Chris. Hey, Jimmy. They call her courtside Karen. What the hell is that? Come on,
so
Chris.
You said a black woman can't be a Karen?
Hell no. A black woman can't be a Karen.
Really?
Really? Come on, Jimmy. Why did you ask him this? Come on, but keep going, Jimmy. Come on, Chris.
And listen, I don't think it's racial, man. I don't think it's racial. I think the best players in the league, 99% of the best players in the league are black. They're black. And if you hate the other team, and the other team's best player's black, right? It's going to happen. Yes, all the fans out of control. Yes, I don't know why this is happening. This is absolutely crazy, right? The NBA has stiff rules about those guys going up in the stands and doing God knows what. Because you remember what happened, Ron Artest, they had him on this morning. But at the end of the day, guys, y'all really think it's racial, man? Come on, man. Y'all think it's racial or just fans that's losing their mind? You ever been to a Philadelphia Eagle football game? You ever been
yes, sir.
It's not like going to Houston Texans.
Yes,
I know y'all think the Houston Texans is a real game, but if you want to go see some real football, right? Go to a game in Philadelphia and you'll really see some fans.
No, you don't want to go to you don't want to go to a game. Man, them the worst damn fan in the world.
They out of their mind. That's my point. It's not racial, man. They just crazy. So I don't know what these do. The dude last night going to touch the rim. What's that? That had nothing to do with the player.
That sounds like a guy like you. You know, couldn't touch the rim all your life, and you go try to touch the background. That's what it looked like.
Why is everything? It's like I'm looking at the feed. Hell yeah, it's racial. Racial? Why? Tell one of the white players to do something so they can get mad at him. So here's the thing. If somebody do something to Luka Doncic tonight in LA, what y'all gonna say? So you got to be careful when you say the racial thing.
I ain't got to be
tell
careful.
White players to do something so we can get mad at them.
Chris,
I got one for you. Tell your boy Campuzzo to do something so we can talk about him. And then maybe about somebody will get mad at him. Exactly. Scrub. I watched him play the other night. Scrub. Keep it going. Scrub.
Well, remember, just the other day, prior to this series, Marcus Smart came. He was an opponent, right, of the Nets with the Boston Celtics. Marcus Smart is from out of DFW, Flower Mound Marcus High School. He came and backed Kyrie Irving's accusations. He's the home team, and he's saying, see, here's the thing. That's the kiss
I watched
of death.
Jaylen Brown's comments too, though.
That's the kiss of death. Marcus Smart will not be with the Boston Celtics next season. That's the kiss of death for him. He's basically
Why,
said,
because he can't play?
well, no,
He
that's
can't
what
play
he
what?
said. No, Marcus Smart is serviceable. He's serviceable. Yes, right now in the
He's
league. Are you
playing
serious?
his.
They gotta blow that. They gotta blow that team up over there. I'm sorry.
No, that's not. Understand. They have a mulligan. They'll say we don't have Gordon Hayward 100%. He's not back yet. Well, next year we get Gordon Hayward back. We understand, and we get Brown back. They got 2 starters out, so they're not expected to even be here right now. They'll win 1 game. They've already won it, and I said it earlier. They'll get throttled in game 5. It's done. So understand that they get them. So the head coach gets a mulligan in Boston. But back to this thing, Marcus Smart. Understand. He's had a Boston Celtic fan curse him out with the N-word. So his thing is, how in the hell? He said, yeah, we hear it. I hear it all the time. But at the same time, but how do these same fans expect me or expect us to go out and give it our all for them knowing that's how they feel about us?
So if the building has 20,000 fans in it, let me get this right. The building has, I can't talk because Hatter that's the problem over there. The problem is Robert Memphis shirt wearing Hatter. That's the problem. So if it's 20,000 fans at the game, right? One fan calls you the N-word, 19,999 are all indicted. Is that what you're telling me, Jimmy? Is that what you're telling me, Hatter?
I am saying
all
that.
of a sudden, the whole
We're saying no. What we're saying is every single incident, it happens to be a white fan hurling those insults or those type of insults at a black player. So that's the thing. And want to give a correction, yes, guys. Correction.
Jimmy.
Gordon Hayward, yes, they got rid of him.
Good players.
Jimmy, can I read something that can help?
No, because you got to prepare.
No. I just pull this up.
Right,
talking about Marcus Smart in a first-person essay of the Players Tribune. He accounted a few years ago back when a woman called him a racial slur. He explained how he has been a victim of racial profiling, having been pulled over multiple times on the basis of his window tint. During one instance, the officer began ranting about Colin Kaepernick's decision to protest during the national anthem. I felt that the officer was looking for me to challenge him or to me to respond in a way for to allow him to take some action against me. I basically was just kept quiet, hope for the best. And again, when you've been through this kind of trauma, don't like you dismiss Naomi's trauma the other day. Because you hadn't had the trauma.
Why are we throwing Naomi in this? Why are we throwing Naomi in this?
Because guess what? I'm a student. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to bring up because I talked about her earlier today. I'm going to talk about her. Look, if you look in the background.
I got something for you.
Jimmy, you ain't got nothing for me. But,
bring it on. I got something for you.
But I'm sitting here. You sitting up here trying to, and I know what you're doing. I know you work for them people, and I understand. Me and Jimmy blessed enough not to have to work for them. So I understand your take. Believe you me, I know you're trying to be politically correct, and I understand, but you got to recognize we're going to challenge you on that bull crap on the chop shop. We're going to chop your ass up on here. So you better tell the executives up there, don't listen to the chop shop because we are not going to let you come on here and bash Marcus Smart, Kyrie Irving. Why do you think it's racist?
Well, go deeper than that. Go deeper than that. It's plain Ja Morant and his parents.
Oh my!
His parents
in Utah.
Ja Morant and his parents. Not just one time.
Oh my God!
Multiple times.
That was in Utah, Jimmy.
No.
Yes.
He's on the road, man. He's on the road, man. This stuff can happen, man. That's bad. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What do they call the last person that graduates from law school?
No. I forget.
Lawyer. They call him lawyer.
Yeah.
That means there's bad lawyers, public defenders. There's bad doctors. There's bad everything.
I got a question. What did those people call Barack Obama the president of the United States? The N-word. But keep on going.
Okay, I don't know what that's got to do with what we talk about.
Okay.
All I'm saying is there's bad in everything, man. So we're not shouting out all the good fans. So I'm saying that that's bad and everything. We live in a racist country. We understand that. It will happen.
But Chris,
It's part. I get it.
Chris, it's a unique dynamic come on. Jimmy, the playoffs ain't been here but a week. It's a unique dynamic coming on. And the fans are getting bolder and bolder. That's really what we're talking about. And Kyrie Irving said before he went there, he said, man, I'm telling you, I used to live there. Hey, fans, keep it professional or whatever. Like you said, be professional.
You mean the Kyrie Irving that was clamoring to go there, clamoring like I want to go to Boston.
Yeah.
It's a great sport.
And guess what?
And stunk up the joint.
And got the hell out of there. Guess what,
No,
Chris?
the one that went up there and stunk up the joint.
Chris, I don't mind you getting into something. Don't just lay and wallow in it. He got the hell out of there. So guess what? Chris, you done got in some stuff before, and you got your ass out of it, haven't you? You done been in the situations. You clamor. Yes, we are talking about you. Yes.
Tons of them.
Okay, so
what does that got to do with what we're talking about right now, though?
You just mentioned Kyrie went in and got out.
No, what I'm saying is he wanted to go there. He wanted to go there. You didn't think he'd know that Boston was like that before he went there?
You got to realize, to Kyrie Irving, Boston was Boston. Understand, to Kyrie Irving at that time coming out of Cleveland, Boston appeared to be a grown-up version of what he saw when he was of his experience at Duke. He's from out of New Jersey.
Oh my God!
So, and guess what? What do you mean?
He wasn't never 5. He wasn't never 4 months, Jimmy. But keep going. He went to Duke before.
He was in. Understand that experience at Duke, because the school just like Duke, schools like Duke make up the vast majority of the colleges around in and around Boston.
He should have
so him at the time being a 20-something-year-old male in his mid-20s. That opportunity to go into Boston is like a black kid saying, I want to go to Atlanta if you're 25 years old. So you can understand why I'm going there. You're thinking that they love you like that. But then but the stakes are higher because they're expecting you to take them to the promised land and win. You didn't do that. So now they turn and you hear stuff. And then you realize you still ignorant. That's what happens. A lot of black guys get that moment when you realize that. But next thing you know, what has Kyrie done now? Think about the transformation of Kyrie Irving.
Because maybe he's not
Think about it. He's just turned Muslim. He's just turned Muslim.
Mm-hmm. What that got to do with
anything? And what do you mean it got to do with anything?
I don't get it. What do you mean?
No, there's a lot to do with it. That means now a lot of toys that you played with yesteryear, you don't play with no more. A lot of pork chop sandwiches that you ate yesterday, you don't even eat them no more.
So
a lot of times you didn't pray. Now you got to pray 5 times a day. You got to do that now. It's a different whole lifestyle.
Let me ask you a question. So all the substances that he partakes in before the game, that's Muslim too. Before he takes,
he done stopped the substances, man.
I'm just saying, since we gonna
he done stopped the substances.
All the substances that he partakes in.
No, but he done stopped all of that, Chris.
That's herbal. My bad. That's herbal. Let me stop. That's herbal. Muslim. Come on, man. Stop that stuff, man. Y'all need to stop that, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about nobody's. But all I'm saying, Chris, Chris, let me tell you something. If you were to come back and tell me, Rob, that's some racist stuff over there, I had to listen because that's your experience. I'm not gonna shoot down your experience. But you shoots down everybody's experience.
Whoa. What you mean?
Naomi, you shot down that little polar baby the other day, and she just told you, okay. Hey, Jimmy, what's that in the background? Hold on, Jimmy, hold on. I got to put it up, Jimmy. Hold on. I love that little old Naomi. That's what she did to him, Chris. But Jimmy, let's get back to the teams, Jimmy. Let's go, because Chris gonna get us all on a tangent here. Let's talk about that team who got the dude that's supposed to be the GOAT on their team, and Anthony Brittle Davis is got hurt again. Chris called me whining the other night, y'all. Hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something, man. I ain't never. Hey, and don't you say nothing. I've been posting these texts on. I've been to put these texts on it. Chris, are the Lakers done tonight?
Heck no. Well, y'all crazy.
Okay.
Y'all really serious, man.
Okay.
Y'all really, really serious. Y'all telling me the Lakers are done tonight? Now, they can't make a three. That's the issue. Turn the ball over a little bit too much, can't make a three. I like Anthony Davis, but come on, man. Talking about little LeBron quit on the Lakers last game. The dude, come on, man. Y'all need to stop that nonsense.
Chris, you told me that.
Let me ask y'all a question. Has Kobe Bryant ever lost a game? Jimmy, has Kobe Bryant ever lost a playoff game? He swept every playoff game he ever played, right? Has Michael Jordan ever lost a playoff game? I'm just curious. Has he ever lost a playoff game? Has Steph Curry has KD ever lost a playoff game? They act like LeBron can't lose, which makes my point. Y'all got LeBron fatigue. That's all it is. Y'all got LeBron fatigue. If he don't put the cape on, if he don't put the cape on every night, he can't ever be Batman. He always got to be Superman. He always got to be Superman. He can never be Batman because Batman need a Robin. Superman don't need a Robin. I'll wait, Hatter. Exactly. Y'all talking that nonsense over there, man.
I think bottom line for the Lakers, first of all, LeBron, pretty much aside from that Cleveland Cavaliers, the first run, and every year that since LeBron has played alongside a Hall of Famer. Alongside a Hall of Famer. So LeBron has had help.
They play alongside LeBron. Stop that, man.
Well, same thing. Potatoes and potato. Tomatoes and tomato.
Big difference. Big difference.
He's suited up in a uniform in the starting lineup with another Hall of Famer. Since Cleveland.
Who's the Hall of Famer he played when he went to the championship the first time?
I just said with Cleveland. I just said since the
time.
Cleveland Cavalier first dynasty where he went there. When he went with Daniel Gibson, Mo Williams, and all those cats.
He didn't win then, Jimmy. He went
to the final. I say, then he went to the finals. Since that time, went to the finals multiple times. Since then, he has not played. He has played with a Hall of Famer alongside of him.
Who's the Hall of Famer the first time?
Year.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh.
No, who's the Hall of Famer?
Every single year, he's got a Hall of Famer.
He said after the Cleveland, man, you're not listening.
No, he's saying after the Cleveland the first time. So when he came back from the Heat, he went to Cleveland. Who's the Hall of Fame he played with?
When he came back this time?
Yes.
The last time. When he won.
Who's the Hall of Fame? Exactly. Who's the Hall of Fame he playing with now?
Dellavedova.
No. Let's go back.
Hey.
Let's erase my chalkboard. Let's erase the chalkboard. Let me restate this. He's had an all-star with him. That Cleveland had no all-stars. Mo Williams was a right-in, was a straight-in. So LeBron James has had an all-star on the side of him every single year. So scratch the first statement. That makes it even worse. Because I was talking about the Hall of Fame. I'm saying now that means he had multiple all-stars with him every year. Understand. And what do you mean? Understand something. So now LeBron James.
You mean the all-stars that played with LeBron when he had the only triple-double NBA playoff history when them two all-stars was hurt and Iguodala got the MVP of that series? You mean those all-stars he played with the first time he went with the Cavaliers when they were in the lottery the year before? Come on,
Kevin Love was an all-star.
He got hurt his first year, man. He didn't even play.
I didn't ask you about what he did the year before. Kyrie Irving was a all-star. Wasn't Kyrie Irving on that team? You asked me. Hold on. You just asked me who's on that team. Wasn't Kyrie on that team?
I know y'all been in Houston a long time, and y'all not used to winning.
Kyrie a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying, though, Chris. You just told me name the Hall of Famer when LeBron got back to Cleveland the second time. Wasn't Kyrie on that team? Kyrie Irving. Yeah, he is. Dude, Kyrie Irving is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I don't know. You off your mind. No way.
What?
I don't believe that. Not if he stopped playing. You crazy, Jimmy.
Kyrie Irving is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Based on what?
So y'all, hold up. You said Dwight Howard is and Kyrie is not?
No, Dwight Howard's a Hall of Famer.
And Kyrie is not?
Longevity, Hatter. Longevity.
How many championships Kyrie Irving got?
One.
Okay.
It's a lot of dudes who won championship don't play in the Hall of Fame.
Chris.
Just tell it. Don't make it.
Chris, I got a text from you the other night. You said LeBron James was a bitch tonight. I got it.
I did not say that. Yo, what is wrong with you?
I got it.
Say that.
I got it.
No, did not say that.
Yes, you did. The other night, y'all see you say he was acting like that word. But
I'm looking at people say Kyrie Irving is a Hall of Famer based on what?
Wow.
On what? Based on what? Because he got a couple dribble moves? Oh, my bad. He played with LeBron and he played in 4 finals.
He's a champion, Chris. He's a champion. We are the champions, my friend. Chris, he's a champion, Chris.
Yo, man. Bruce Bowen is a champion. We're going to put him in the Hall of Fame, too? Come on, man.
So is Matt Malone.
Nonsense, man. Rick Fox is a champion. We're going to put him in the Hall of Fame, too? Come on, man. Stop
hold up. T-Mac wasn't. Why in the hell he's a Hall of Fame?
Longevity. Kyrie said he's going to stop playing.
Okay. Man, well, we'll see. We can talk about that one all night. What's the next topic, Jimmy? We can talk about that one later. Man, we ain't took a break. Can we take a break? Y'all go get your sip. Share the show.
My nerves, man.
Hold up. Share the show. And Jimmy, I found out on YouTube you can share the show also. All you got to do is push the share button. And you can send it to your text it to your friends or wherever you want to send it to. So, but Jimmy, had some great things happen on the weekend, and we'll talk about that. I mean, y'all, Chris, something wrong with him. And Jimmy,
Kyrie Irving, y'all, dude, oh my God, y'all.
Top Shop. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. Hey, Chris and Jimmy. Jimmy, this for you and Mindy. I got some for you and Mindy and a couple of more. This just for y'all, man. I edited it and everything. This just for Mindy and Jimmy. Don't nobody else have to enjoy this but Mindy and Jimmy.
Just getting that right leg out of the way. I don't know if I can do that. I'm not getting up from that. Wow.
Fernando hits one in the air down the left field line. It is headed towards the pole. It is headed onto the tracks. It's a 3-run home run. History in Houston for Fernando Tatis Jr. With 2 outs in the 9th, the Padres have tied it up 6-6. Unbelievable! And a 1-1 to Fernando. Fernando hits one in the air down the left field line. It is headed towards the pole. It is headed onto the tracks. It's a 3-run home run. History in Houston for Fernando Tatis Jr. with 2 outs in the 9th.
Did it? He hit the railroad track up there where Albert Pujols hit that ball. You remember? Somebody told me that ball Albert Pujols hit on Astros a long time ago, it ain't came down yet. Jimmy, I got that just for you and Mindy today. He was in town. Chris, he was in town this weekend. And Chris, I just had to show you, Chris. And Chris, he's not only a great baseball player, but Chris, he looked like he went to your store and bought some outfits. Watch this. Watch this, Chris.
It's too tight, man. It's a little tight though.
Oh, shut up. But Jimmy, I didn't mean that. Like Jimmy, why Jimmy? Look, your continence is so down, Jimmy. Right, Jimmy? I didn't mean to do that, man. I just wanted to show you why everybody be wondering why I be talking about this dude. Man, I just like the way he play. I just like the way he play. What else going on out here, Jimmy?
I can't, but I'm leaving this feed, man. I cannot believe these people saying it's Kyrie Irving. This is amazing. Dude, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't, when LeBron is gone, like I'm looking at, who is this on his feed? I'm looking at my feed. He losing his mind because he can't stand LeBron. Fob. I'm looking at these guys on the feed. I want y'all to look at, if Kyrie Irving does not play those 4 years with LeBron James, we are not talking about that dude like this. Do y'all understand that? We are not, Dwayne Wade, without LeBron James, we are talking about him. Chris Bosh, without Dwayne Wade, we're not talking about Kyrie Irving.
Jimmy, can I interject? I'm gonna help him a little bit. Jimmy, they had some this year called ain't nobody did this and average over 25 points a game before. 90, 60. Wait a minute, 90, 50, 40. Kyrie Irving did that. Ain't nobody never did that and average over 25 points in the history of the damn game. So you can't write history of the game without him.
See, everybody getting their feelings in it. I didn't say the dude couldn't play. I didn't say that. Right? But he ain't Steph Curry. Let's stop that nonsense.
Ain't nobody say he was Steph Curry.
Stop that nonsense.
Chris, he don't have to be Steph Curry to be a Hall of Famer. So
what has he actually done besides making that shot that we all just give him credit for? What else has he actually? I don't want to hear it. I'm here. I'm listening.
If you don't make
the triple double, he missed a 3-point specialist. He's a team leader. Tell me what he's done. He's a dunk contest guy. He's something. I mean, what is he? Oh, I know he's Uncle Drew. That's what he is. Oh, he made a movie. That's what he did.
Hold up, Chris. No, I got something, Jimmy. I got something for him, Jimmy. Chris Walker, I've heard you on a podcast said Kyrie Irving is the best high school player. Hold on. I've ever seen in my life. Hold on. He went to Duke, got hurt, was the first pick in the draft. You got to realize, Chris, in the Basketball Hall of Fame, it counts your whole basketball career.
You mean
not just what you did in the pros.
The 4 games he played at Duke? The 4 games he played at Duke count?
Yes. They count.
Okay, my bad. I didn't know those 4 games counted.
He got hurt. So okay. No. I'm glad you said that because there's some people on here might not know. He played 4 games at Duke and was the #1 pick in the draft. Jimmy, what else we got?
That was a terrible draft. I like to know who was in that draft. Keep going. Oh, it's Big Perks. Carry on.
Kyrie Irving is a first ballot, and all you got to do, you never responded. You never responded. You never responded to Michelle, who offered you a bottle. This one in the Boom Boom Room. She offered a bottle. She said, if Kyrie is a first ballot Hall of Famer, then you owe her a bottle. She prefers Don Julio.
But what she owe him? Hey, what she owe Chris?
Chris got a bottle.
We're gonna know that next week because he's gonna quit as soon as the Nets lose. Just let y'all know that he's gonna quit.
He might.
Yeah, he's gonna quit.
Now understand something. If Kyrie Irving, he's in his hometown. Remember I said, how many people can you think of that go back in their prime to home and move the needle? If the Nets are able to win the championship, Kyrie, because the reason why I say championship for them, because the stakes are higher with
championship or bust. Jimmy, you said that
are higher with this team. Just making it's not a simple situation as most going home making the playoffs. They have to win it all for him to exceed. Jimmy. For him to go and he win it all, he's automatic. the case is definitely closed. But I think he's the
You
best
guys,
ball
y'all
handler.
something else, man.
He's
Y'all
understand.
something
He's
else.
the best ball handler in the NBA history. It's Kyrie Irving. So the best of you ask, what is he good? There's no basketball handler.
Whoa.
Don't you come with Bob Cousy. Don't you come with none of these guys back over. There's nobody that can handle a basketball.
Nobody
with
handle that thing like that,
authority.
Chris. Nobody
With
handle that thing like
authority
that, Chris.
than Kyrie Irving.
Nobody
Nobody.
handle that thing like this.
Nobody.
Nobody.
So
you
that
said
means what
Kenny
you, as you just
Anderson- you
said,
said Kenny
the
Anderson
best
Can't
of
handle that thing
everything,
like that.
Kenny Anderson couldn't handle the ball like that.
He
Not
out
like
there.
Kyrie.
Not like that. Not Kyrie.
Not like Kyrie.
Not like Reed. No. Kyrie got some.
Y'all, man, come on, man. Guys. Y'all need to stop.
Guys.
Y'all need to stop.
See what happened? You get your ass up to New York, and they get the brainwashing you. I can't believe you let them people in New York brainwash you like that.
You the same person. Isaiah Thomas. We can keep going, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the boom boom room educate
Isaiah didn't have it on a string like this. He had it on a string, but not like this.
y'all talking from emotion right
I got
now.
a question, though. I got something for you. I just thought about this. Jimmy just said something.
Kyrie Irving.
Jimmy, could you imagine? Because they had an opportunity to do, Jimmy. Could you imagine those big three that's in Brooklyn could have been in New York at the Knicks? As crazy as these Knicks fans is, and as crazy as what's going on behind that garbage they got up there now, those guys had the opportunity to go to the Knicks, and Kyrie didn't want to go.
Yo, man. He damaged goods, man. Keep going. He damaged goods, man. He's damaged goods.
Okay. All right.
Good player, exciting to watch, damaged goods. Keep going.
Okay. See you
Next
tomorrow.
conversation. Y'all,
See you
but listen,
tomorrow.
I'm not gonna say it anymore. Y'all see it play out. Y'all will see it play out. I'm
Hey,
not gonna
Jimmy.
say anything though.
Jimmy, I got something, Jimmy, for you. Jimmy, did this happen over the week? Did any of this happen over the weekend? Did any of this happen? Hey, y'all do me a favor and share this show because I got a question. I want to know who was at the games. I don't want to hear everybody else. I want to know who in the hell was at the games. I want to tell me what happened. How in the hell? Houston, stand up. Hold up. Houston, stand up, man. Shout out to the RL9. And I ain't going to tell you no lie. I don't remember talking about them ever on this show. I ain't never in my life said nothing about, because I just didn't know what the hell went on. RL9 was the champions. The man came over and said, we ain't gonna have no showcase game. We gonna pick a champion. So you mean those Jimmy, what the hell happened, Mr. Dash? Who is these kids, man? Hold up. I saw where some kids. Oh, look, I got information. Thank you, Jimmy. Look at all this information I got. But I didn't go, but I got RL9. Is RL9 a sneaker shoe deal? They got a sneaker deal with anybody?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. How in the hell did they beat all these teams? Somebody got to talk to me. Listen to me. I don't want no RL9 people talking. I want the other people to talk. God, this is a Jimmy. You might need to open up the phone calls, Jimmy. Jimmy, I just want to hear what the hell happened. Because I wasn't there. I didn't see a game, but thank you to Archie and Jeffrey Day and Jimmy. I saw Jimmy. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. This the young fella, right? Hold on, Jimmy. Tell me who this guy here is, Jimmy. Help me out. Who is this young guy here? Braylon Haynes.
Garrett Carter here, Extra Eyes Media, the bottler plug, and I'm talking with the lockdown stopper, Braylon Haynes, RL9 Academy. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
I talked a lot of noise personally to this young man is because I know he can play, and he accepted the task and the challenge. Talk about what your coach told y'all before y'all played that championship game.
We just played them the previous weekend, and we lost by 2, and we was in their city. So we wanted to bring a championship to the crib, and then the team in the city wanted to really come down here and play and defend the home city. They wanted to go out of town, so we just wanted to make sure we put the city on our back.
That's big. You were the top scorer.
You know why I love him already. Braylon, you my dude. Get what Braylon said. I'm doing it for the city.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear that no more. I don't hear that too much no more, Chris Walker. He said, I put on for the city. I went up there, and they beat us by 2. I came down here. I'm doing it for the city. Man, let me tell you something. Braylon, I ain't never seen you play, son, but I'm coming to see. Hey, soon as I get enough nerve to get in one of these gyms, Braylon, I'm coming. And Braylon, y'all got the nice uniforms I seen on the circuit. Y'all got the nicest uniform. Y'all tell Rashard Lewis, shout out to Rashard Lewis. They got the nice uniforms I done seen on video. So guess what? I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean for this. But let me tell you something. I was on the Twitter and watching all the information, and shout out to Doug and Jeffrey Day, Baller Plug, all of the local media who were keeping guys like me informed. Shout out to Jimmy for sending me the email. I got the stat sheets. Can't nobody lie to me today. These numbers don't lie. Can't nobody lie to me today. I got the MVP. And hold up, I'm sorry. Josiah McWright. I'm sorry, Josiah. I got you, baby. I got you. You was coming next. I ain't never seen you play, son. But guess what? When you ball, you get the call. He was the MVP of the tournament. Jimmy, hold up. Let me hold up. I'm just trying to see. Is this an all-tournament team? This is the all-tournament team. Jimmy, let me do some work a little bit. Brody Robinson. Who they say he about this damn tall? Who is Lil Brody? Hold up.
The Brody's a guard. He just transferred from one of the Klein high schools. He will be attending Houston Christian.
That's the kid.
This fall.
I got you.
So he's transferring to Houston Christian.
I got you.
He's going to be alongside the Harden kid. Remember the little Harden who plays with Clyde with the Houston Hoops? Orlando Harden. They'll be in the backcourt.
Oh, I love Harden.
At Houston Christian. That he's transferred to Houston Christian.
I love
as well.
Harden.
So Brody, understand something. I'm so proud for this organization. Let me tell you, and to set the stage, I talked to Rashard at length after the game, and we were out in the parking lot, and Rashard was explaining. He has a daughter now that's playing softball. He has a son that's playing baseball, and and so he's being a dad. He has to be there. They play on weekends. So he's doing what he's supposed to do. He wasn't there the whole weekend while the team was playing. But he made it there on championship Sunday to support the team. Because I was wondering, I'm like, man, wait a minute. Is this team playing in Houston and Rashard Lewis not here? They already playing with house money. Just by understand, they got to sleep in their own beds and play against We All Can Go, which has 3 players that's ranked in the top 10 in the country. 2 of them are projected to be pros. Chris Livingston is a problem. See, here's what the problem at. What we don't understand. People thinking about a Mikey Williams, and I think hold on, and you're discounting Chris Livingston. Chris Livingston is a bad boy.
Of course he is.
So
but everybody didn't come there to see him, though.
So you have an opportunity to play against a Chris Livingston. You have an opportunity to play against a Dim Bona. Big Bona is a problem on the inside. Those are 2 guys, understand something, that are projected. Those 2 are projected to be pros. I don't do projections. That's not what I do. But the people that do have both of those guys projected to be pros in 2 years. In 2 years.
Can I finish? Let me finish calling out my alternate team. Then I'm going to turn it over to you. Keontae George, Southern Assault. Johan Toroy. I know I tore his name up. Southern Assault. Reed Shepard. Y'all need to tell me about him. Riley Mitchell. He with the Midwest Basketball Club. Harami Bowers from Power 5. Where's Power 5 from? Sage Tolatino. He from Power 5. Chris Livingston. We all can go. So then one person on We All Can Go get on this team. Then you got Abdul Beha from the Dallas Seawolves. I guess I'll probably see him again. Jared Culver got a Justin Manika and a Sam Murray from New Orleans Elite. I just wanted to shout out to those kids from Robert Hatter because, I know Jimmy got the chance to be there. I can't go to those places like that right now. So, and he got a chance to see them up close. But they gave me this, and I wanted to announce, shout out to them young men, man. Great job this weekend. And that RL9, again, shout out to RL9. Thank you for people talking about Houston. Houston ain't this and yeah, thank you. Thank you for doing that for Houston. What else you got?
Well, and what I wanted to mention about RL9 is with Rashard Lewis, you can just tell, man, and you guys know, Chris, you've been in a situation where you financed a program. You've been part of a team, a program that you put your fingerprints in the financing department.
Yeah.
When that team is able to win, to exceed all odds in such circumstance, it gives you a feeling in your heart that is hardly able to describe. I can only imagine. Right. So you can look and tell Rashard Lewis, he had tears in his eyes.
He was proud
of joy.
Right.
As he was talking about how proud it was. Understand, nobody on the team had a single Division I offer. They were the only team. Well, I can't say they were the only team now, but no Division I offers going into this weekend. Nobody. Understand. So this team, not only they get to sleep in their own bed.
Chris Walker. Keep going, man. Chris Walker.
They got to sleep in their own bed, but they also got to play against a We All Can Go and beat them, and a Southern Assault and beat them. They lost the first game against New Orleans Elite. But this is amazing. Think about it. So understand, guys, this is what it means to seize the opportunity. A little kid you asked earlier, who is Brody Robbins?
Yeah, I ain't never heard of him.
Brody Robinson he's about 5'9", 5'10", with a good homeboy measuring tape measure. He's a white kid, and he played with so much confidence. He uses either hand. He has a little pep in his step. He has all that swag. We have Austin Benigni came through the ropes earlier. This kid, he doesn't have to be better than Austin right now. But in his own scope of things, this kid here is a premium.
I got a question.
A premium non-Division I prospect right now. He could go and make a difference.
Was the lights bright this weekend? These are bright lights.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Perform. I don't care what nobody say. And Bob, don't nothing change for Southern Assault? No, it don't. But it changed for them other kids. Because nothing changed. Southern Assault still great. Keontae George still great. And all them, Austin Nunez, all them guys still great. But Jimmy, I saw where some of them guys got, wait a minute, and maybe you can help me. I saw some tweets where these guys got offers. Some of them guys from RL9 got offers this weekend.
And the kid, the MVP, Josiah McWright.
Yes. A track star, they told me.
He seized this moment. And in the championship game, I think he came up with 16 points in the championship game. He made some big shots, hit a couple of threes. He's athletic as they come, and that's the thing about it. He's long, about 6'4".
He ain't left-handed, is
he? Josiah?
Yeah. Other one must be left.
He's right-handed.
Braylon must be left-handed. One of them left-handed.
Braylon.
Okay.
And
All right.
but Josiah McWright, his athleticism gets your attention. The shot, of course, he has room for growth. Everybody does in high school. Do you understand? He picked up an offer from Lamar. Alvin Brooks was watching them and say, "We offering this dude."
I saw that.
Now, Alvin Brooks ain't playing around. He ain't issuing fake offers.
Yeah.
When Texas A&M came the next day, that's a fake offer.
Say it again. Say it again.
That's a fake offer.
Which
that's
one?
That's a fake offer.
To who?
Texas A&M.
To who? Who did they give it to?
Josiah McWright.
Oh, okay, that's a fake. Okay, I got you.
That's a fake offer.
Okay.
And at this point, and I'm gonna give you some advice. Josiah McWright, if you're in his family, because a lot of times we talked about this, and Chris, you know you're a college coach. A lot of times the kid is the last to know if an offer is real or fake. So it's not like, so you can't fault a kid for passing on for the person that they trust with all their heart. Tell them, hey, you got an offer from A&M. Because I just talked to Coach Rock. You know, Steve Rockefeller now he's left East Carolina. He's rejoined Buzz Williams and staff at Texas A&M. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I've communicated with the staff today.
For you to
so I'm not telling you what I'm not giving you. I've communicated with the staff.
So why they offer him then?
Because it's a thing in Texas, Chris, that a lot of schools like to just play around and do that to the kids because they do favors.
Play around.
This kid don't need a favor. He don't need a favor. He just showed the damn world what they can do. If the favor that he need is for any college coach to go back and watch one of those game films from this past weekend on SUV TV, that is. That's what he needs. If you want to do him a favor, go watch any one of those game films against top-notch talent from around the country. He don't need you doing no favor, no offer. He don't need an offer that's not real. And what it does, it messes up the market. It messes up it messes up the whole climate because people now saying that they think every offer is not real. They're questioning every offer.
Well, hold on.
But I can tell you right now, Lamar offer is real.
So you're telling me a guy that busted everybody's butt this weekend, right? Who is probably deserving, based on your conference, based on the way you're talking about him with that energy of an offer at that level, and you're saying Texas A&M is faking it? When you're saying the kid is, the way you're talking, he's definitely good enough to play there. So you're saying they're faking it? Why would they be faking it if you said he tore it up this weekend?
I just told you I communicated with the coaches on that staff.
And they actually told you that? They
directly questioned him about the fake offers. They laughed. They didn't deny that. Chris, you know I've talked to coaches many times, including you, and asked guys when you were coaching, hey, man, that's offer real. Man, hell no, that offer real. We know in the business, certain people you're going to tell it. So understand, he wasn't the only guy they made offer to. They made a mass set, a good crop, a few offers to kids in the last 24 hours. And they all came. Understand, Uric Malagy did it himself when he was there. And we had Uric on the chop shop after he left there. And he explained why he did it when he was at A&M.
So you're telling me if that kid calls A&M today, since they gave him an offer, what they're going to tell him?
You know what? I love that question. Chris, if you was the college coach and when a guy on your staff, hold on. Let's take it here. Let's take it here. If you was on the staff, not saying you did it, but one of your coworkers did it, and that kid gave an offer, to a kid, without you being the head coach, without you, and that kid tried to call and commit, what would you say to the kid? You being the career Division I coach. Please tell us.
Get you later.
What you say?
Chipotle right now. We'll call you later.
I'm at Chipotle right now. Call you
later. and Hatter, it's a funny moment, but he's telling the truth. That's one of the things that he probably would say. So then, in other words, you would get off the phone. You would get off the phone with them, and so that you would not accept the commitment.
Or you be in a tunnel. Hello? Oh, well, who is this? Oh, what's up, dog? Hey, man, listen, I'm in a bad area. Let me hit you back. We'll get you back to you. Then tell everybody to change their numbers or block him after that.
Wow.
Nah, we wouldn't do that. They just tell him. They would let him down. They would let him down easy. They'd let him down easy. Now, I don't understand why any coach, and I know Steve, and I know Buzz, and I'm not assuming anything. I don't understand why any coach in his right mind would even take Jimmy's phone call, knowing that he's gonna ask about that, and then laugh about it and say they weren't serious. I think that's just absolutely terrible. And I don't dislike any of those guys. And I hope they're watching this right now, because I think that's terrible to do to kids. I really do.
I think it is too. No matter explain why. Why do you mean?
Whatever you want to tell me, that ain't cool. That ain't cool.
As long as the kid know, and I got a feeling the kid. I mean, and then who is it? Sam Bradford. Was that one real? Man, I'm about to listen. Come on.
Okay. Here's what you do. Here's the thing. You're gonna have people, and I tell you all the time, college coaches will lie to you. You will lie to college coaches.
Or
there are certain
people lying to themselves too.
But there are certain people in this business that you can't afford to lie to, just like there are certain people in this business that the college coaches can't afford to lie to. Remember that. And the relationships, there's business and there's relationships, and there's relationships in business. The relationships in business is what normally lasts the longest when it comes to business, both being a progression. This is what I'm trying to explain. It's not a bad thing. I'm not bashing the kid, because I understand, and how I stress this. There are a lot of instances like this where the kids really don't know that the offer is not coming from the head coach, or the offer is not a committable offer. A lot of them really don't know. And it's kind of fun. That's like telling a kid that's 3 years old that it ain't no Santa Claus. Now, they may understand that at 6 years old, but at 3, most of them probably don't. If you've already told them, better yet, that's like telling them that McDonald's ain't good at all. It's bad. But you done programmed them all their kid life to believe that McDonald's, the Golden Arches, is the end all to be all of meals.
So, Jimmy, what offer is real then? So let's have this discussion, because it sounds like we being the offer police. So what offer is real? So the offer isn't real unless what? Because offers come in different ways. There's head coaches that tell their assistant coaches, hey, man, you go offer whoever you want. You have the authority to offer them. I trust you, and if you think they can play, you can offer. There's some that only let the head coach. Every program does it differently. The question is, what makes the offer official? And the problem is everybody puts it on social media. That don't make it official. But I know one thing, and coaches can't, and people don't know this. Coaches are not allowed to comment. You've never seen a coach comment, we've offered such and such, because it's against the NCAA rules. So that's where the magician trick is. It's like you never know who's telling the truth, because the college coach can't confirm it or deny it.
Wow.
So which is why Jimmy is calling them to confirm or deny.
That's great information.
Am I right or wrong, Jimmy?
Great information.
That's exactly right. Chris. The college coach is not. So people often wonder that, well, wherever it ain't real, why the coach ain't sitting about it? Because they cannot comment publicly unless you've signed a letter of intent. And a lot of times, coaches aren't just giving fake offers out just for the hell of it. In most cases, they're doing it to appease some grown folk, some grown up. That in most cases. Remember last year, there was it happens every year. There was a kid from out of Greater Houston that was about 5'9". He received an offer, we told y'all on the Chop Shop, from UTEP. And then he received an offer from Sam Houston State. And that people in Houston, what happened? People in Houston realized this kid wasn't even ranked in the top 60 in the city. How did he get an offer? Because that means now the number, that means something ain't right. And normally when you see something ain't right to that magnitude, then it probably ain't right. And people got the question, hold on, how did he get this offer? So then I got to go dig my shovel in the ground to find out what the hell. Hold on, Chris. What the hell did this happen? Come to find out, the kid, his mother's brother, was the coach at the school. What the hell would you not offer your nephew for to boost his self-esteem? Nobody knew that. But it was an effort to help boost his self-esteem, mental health, get him inspired. But then what it does is it makes his other teammates mad. It makes some of the parents mad who don't know. Well, what happens is, if you're on the teammate, you're talking about camaraderie. It makes the coach start to question, wait a minute, I know that this kid is way better than this kid. How the hell did he get an offer for him? And this is my leading scorer. He averaging 25 a game. He's averaging 3. How the hell? I'm just giving an example. So how does he get, and you get to question that. So then the walls start closing in of people of not only jealousy, but envy.
But
all
let's
of that.
Let's say that's not the case. Let's say that's not the case. And I see Herb says Rodney Terry's nephew. Let's say that's not the case and they're not related. And some coach, because I've seen it before, I'm not going to say who this coach is, that came in and a very well-known guy in Texas gave some kid a scholarship. And everybody's like, man, what the hell are you looking at? And people clearly thought there were other guys that were better. Why can't a coach just say, you know what? I don't care what you scouting service guys say. I don't care what this AAU coach say. I don't care about them other parents. This dude fits what this dude fits what I think can help my program. Don't matter. I'm the guy with the scholarship. I get to decide who gets the offer. Y'all don't get to tell me who to offer. So that's what I'm saying. Like when it gets dangerous and you get into that situation to tell people, well, they don't deserve that offer. Who are you to say who don't deserve what? You don't have a school. You don't get to decide. Now, the trickery is, and the problem is, I don't want to say the problem, but the problem is, or the issue is this social media crap where if I see one more time, blessed to get an offer from Robert Hatter University, I'm like, man, why is every time? Hey, man, let me ask you a question. I'm just throwing it out there, Hatter. I say, yo, man, do me a favor, man. Why don't y'all start showing y'all lowlights instead of y'all highlights? Let's show us your top 10 worst moves. That's what social media is, man. It's the same thing with the offers. You don't see women on there showing their worst body poses. You don't see them showing at their worst moments. It's at their best moments. Well, when it comes to these offers, it's the same thing. Some of it's got filter. Some of these offers got filter. Okay, I'm just telling you.
So some of the offers got filter.
Exactly.
That's the key. So
they're not real pictures, bro. It's not a real picture of what's going on.
Oh, I got you.
What I'm saying is, another point is, who cares what the person next to you thinks? Who cares what that mom or that other parent thinks? Well, hold on, I've been paying for training, and little Johnny doesn't have an offer, and he does. So that's life. I also don't have I'm not a freaking Shannon Sharp on the Undisputed. You don't see me complaining. I mean, look, what are we talking about here? Participation trophies? So I know what it is. We need to do participation offers. Is that what we need to do?
And I'm sitting there laughing because people don't understand. And I guess this community, this diaspora we in, this summer basketball, this grassroots basketball, the man talking about Jimmy killing the dreams. Jimmy wearing all word because he murdered dreams today. Yo, I see why people. No, Chris. I see why people lie to y'all's ass now. Cause when a person tell y'all crazy asses the truth, y'all don't want to hear it.
Well, why you throwing me in here, man?
He not talking about you.
I said
he talking to them.
I'm talking to them, Chris. I'm talking to the people. I see why.
Oh, they don't want that. They don't want that, Hatter. Don't do that.
No. I ain't got nothing to lose.
They don't want the truth. Don't do that one.
Dude, Jimmy sitting here saying, I talked to the coach. We got somebody else come and say, well, he didn't talk. I talked to the coach. Then Andy Five don't tell me Hicks, you may be wrong.
Can both things be true at the same? Hold up. Can both things be true?
No. I'm just telling you. The coach can't afford to tell him the lie. He can afford to tell you to lie, summer coach. Let me repeat that. He told you that, and that went over your damn head because you think you all of that. Summer coaches. He said it's business and the people you do business with, however Jimmy put it. They can't afford to tell him a lie. They tell summer coaches lies every day. Come on, man. Y'all understand. He's trying to give you the...
So here's the problem.
Okay.
We can't bring the Texas A&M coaches on to grill them.
No.
They can't talk about it.
They can't talk about it.
No.
So what we're saying is we're talking about an integrity issue because somebody on the feed is saying that's not true what Jimmy is saying. And
yes.
Jimmy says, I talked to the coach.
He probably told you that. If you listen, Jimmy, I said earlier in the show, Chris, I found it out people are listening to this chop shop and they are regurgitating all of we tell them, but they ass ain't listening. They ain't applying it. It don't mean to me. Yes, it does, man. Come on, man. Y'all. The man. Jim.
I mean, we get into this topic about once every quarter.
Yeah, we do.
And you know what? And going to keep getting to it. And for those that are out there, we're not mad at you per se. No. I'm just so tired and so disappointed that a lot of people on both sides of the fence are partaking in this mess when it comes to faking offers. Meaning that a person, like I say, the college coach isn't just dishing out fake offers to everybody. Right. They're doing it because they think that's what they need to do to keep a relationship healthy with you, summer coach. That means if you want a bull cone around, I'll give you what you want just so your kids can feel good. And let me give you one more incentive of why right now. People wonder, well, why would they be giving offers like that now? Let me tell you why. Let me put you ready for this? Come close or cut your volume up. Listen to this right now. What's the day? What's the day, Chris Walker? What's the day's date?
Oh,
June 1st.
What happens on college campuses all around the country in this month?
Kids can visit.
And what else? Well, revenue is generated for assistant coaches. Assistant coaches get extra revenue based on their ability to lure kids to their campus to participate in what?
No, I don't think they're having those basketball camp. I don't think they're doing.
They are having camps. U of H has one next week.
Show it.
They got camp. It's camp season. It's camp season.
Shit, they're doing everything else. They might. If the gym was packed, they might have a camp.
You're a college coach,
I'm confused. What's your point?
If you're a grassroots coach, you're a college coach. You mean to tell me if you got an opportunity to get a whole team to come to your elite camp, you wouldn't tell one or two of them they got.
So what are you saying? You saying you make offers just to get kids to come to your elite camps? I don't think
so. Different strokes for different stroke. You don't have to do that. But if there's a competitive market out there, whereas they might go to Baylor camp that weekend, or they might go to University of Texas camp, or the U of H camp, you got to do what you got to do.
I know. Listen, man.
Because guess what, Chris? The last 2 weekends are off the table. Those are earmarked for the high school to NCAA live periods in June.
I got you.
So that means you only got 4 weeks.
Right. No, I agree. But there's only probably one kid on the team they're interested in. Right. There's not 7 of the kids on the team. So I hear what you're saying. You're trying to say you're talking about revenue right now. And I'm saying they don't make as much money on those camps as you think. They don't make that kind of money.
Chris, you're trying to be the Cape Crusader right now. I don't understand why. Tell you folks the truth.
They do not make money off those camps. I'm telling you, they don't. They do not make money.
Oh, Chris, put it like this. All schools don't make that type of money off camps. You gonna tell me how many people you think LSU get at their camp? How many people you think Baylor gonna get at their camp if they won national championship?
Chris, you can't get in this camp. Hey, Chris.
What's that?
You can't get in this camp right here.
Listen, man. First of all, it's very expensive to run camps. That's number one. And when you start paying, I'm telling you, when you start splitting that pot up, them dudes listen, if you brought college coaches on this chop shop, and you say, yo, man, and it depends. It may be a handful of schools in the country, right? Like the Kentuckys or Carolinas or stuff like that. It may be a handful of schools, but I'm telling you right now, if you got 8 college coaches on the staff, they may get a cut a check for like $2,500. It's not a lot of money.
Guess what,
man.
Chris, those camps, you know that we're talking about, you got camps and you got elite camps. Then you have team camps.
Which one are we talking about?
Team camps, Chris. What I'm talking about. It's team camp season.
Dude, are we talking about making revenue or are we talking about extending offers?
Team camps aren't generated to make revenue. Team camps don't make revenue. Elite camps don't make revenue. Come on, you know how the game used to go, Chris. You pay to get in, you turn the corner, you give me a handshake, my money back, and I'm going on in the camp. You know that's how it used to go. Now, meanwhile, the team camp.
Listen, man.
You want a team in your camp.
Listen, man. That's like when y'all get on here talking about when people say, "Oh man, these summer coaches are getting paid all this money." I was a summer coach. You don't get paid no money. Don't believe
nobody said that.
I'm just telling you, don't get paid a whole bunch of money to run those summer teams. That's ridiculous. People thinking we getting hit off all this. You getting all this money to run these teams. It's not true. It's not true. And I'm telling you, those dudes, I've been a coach forever, man. You don't come up like you think you do in the camps. The head coach may come up. But the assistant coaches ain't coming up like that.
Chris, the camps, once again, we're talking about, I've just said, team camps and elite camps aren't designed to make any money.
And I just told you.
They're designed to get unofficial visits from all of those teams.
Get
them on your campus.
So which conversation are we having? Are we having a conversation that said, you said that they make money? And I'm like,
no. I'm saying they make money. It's camp money, meaning on the regular camps. The regular camps that you go and get the 8th graders, the 5th graders, the 3rd graders, and all those kids that's going to come and feel like a college, to get the college experience. Those are the camps that are designed at the Power 5 schools. We're not talking about TSU's camp. We're talking about Texas A&M camp. We're talking about a University of Texas camp. We're talking about a Baylor camp. And now a U of H camp.
Okay, I'm the only one in this feed that's gotten a check from a camp that was a coach. I'm telling you, you don't get paid like that. The head coach do. Or the ops guy who runs the camps. But I'm telling you,
but they don't throw you none down. They might have, Chris, they might have didn't like you. They didn't give you none. Somebody get paid.
Jimmy, no, I got all my money. I get all my money. I don't play like that. I'm just telling you, at the end of the day, I get what y'all saying. I'm just telling you that it ain't as lucrative as it used to be. Not like it used to be. Coaches used to kill it.
What's not lucrative? Because I'm telling you, I was in Memphis, and this camp was all of these camps. I mean, you having camps every damn week down there, Jimmy. Every other day seems like this camp, a fantasy camp, and all this kind of stuff. You can go hang with Penny. Penny will play with you the fantasy camp.
Okay. Hey, had
No. I'm just saying.
That's an icon. That's an icon.
I understand, but Jimmy's saying people can use that. You just saying it's not widespread.
It's not even close to being widespread.
Okay. All right.
Not even close.
Okay. All right.
I'm telling you. Okay. Even at the Power 5 level, they're not killing it like that at camps. Now, is it a recruiting tool? Yes. Do they have team camps? Yes. But to say you're going to make a Google of money off camp? Nah, bro. It don't work like that no more. Those back in the day, yeah. But not no more, man.
What's the difference in back in the day and now?
What's that?
What's the difference? Why you can't make money now?
A lot of these universities don't even control the camps no more. The university does.
Say it again.
A lot of the universities do not control their camp. The university does. Liability. Coaches don't want to deal with it.
Chris, you said a lot of the universities don't control
a lot of the coaches. A lot of the coaches don't
okay. You scared the hell out of me there, Chris.
Control the camps now.
Okay. Hightower, by the way, Hightower, hold on.
You know what else they do?
Jimmy.
They charge them like crazy using facilities. That never used to be the case.
Hey,
back in the day.
by the way, Hightower is having a camp June 8th through 10th. Coach Woods put his plug in there.
Coach Woods they're gonna have like 8 dudes at that camp.
No.
You better have a camp in the Woodlands. Now I'm just playing around.
Now back once again to give clarity to people because
let's get clarity.
Chris, you took them down a whole different
road.
A whole different road.
Talk about money or offers.
Once again, you take them down a whole different road that has zero to do what I was talking about.
Wow.
And, all right, well, clean it up then.
Saying clean it up.
He done made a mess. That's Eddie Haskell, Jimmy.
No,
you the one told me that was Eddie Haskell.
No. I'm saying clean up what I was saying wrong. What I got wrong, clean it up.
Okay.
Chris.
Okay.
Team, once again, a coach has an incentive to possibly give a fake offer or make a grassroots coach believe that he's very interested in one of or more of his players in order to get them to come to his team camp.
Okay.
That's called
that team. Okay, so now that's the part where you got them confused.
That's not called lying. That's called recruiting.
Is it really? Is it really? Or is that really fine line?
You really
that's right between.
You really don't know. You really. Let me ask you a question. That kid y'all talking about that played this weekend, right? The kid that was an MVP. You said before this weekend, how many offers did he have? None. So he got to. So now imagine that kid getting invited to a camp just because somebody, let's see Ken Gamble. Let's do Ken Gamble. The kid comes there and he ends up getting an offer. They didn't lie to him. He had some talent. They didn't know if they were going to like him or offer him. He went there and showed out and they gave him an offer. I'm just saying, it's not always lying. Sometimes you just need to put your eyes on them. And what better place than a team camp or an elite camp, right or wrong, Jimmy?
That's the ticket. You just said the thing you just said. You say it's not always lying. That's what I'm talking about. If it's one lie, it's one damn too many. You don't have to do it.
I'm gonna tell the truth. I didn't know about all this stuff.
Guess what? Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny? I just talked to one of the, ironically, this weekend, I talked to one of the Baylor coaches. And know what I asked them? I said, Coach, can I talk to him? I said, Coach, the game's gonna be live, gonna be broadcast, a TV broadcast of every game this weekend. I'm emailing you the link. That way you can get the stuff, get the coaches packet and whatnot. Know what Baylor told me? We're not recruiting a single. Me personally, I got to divide up. He said, on my list, I don't have a single high school player that I am earmarked to follow right now. It's Portal with me. We just won a national championship.
So Chris Livingston can't play for them.
Nah, not right now.
Once again, we were talking about in the country and about players.
Okay, I'm just asking.
So guess what? Maybe they might be already done at that position.
So Keontae George can't play for them.
They might be done already at that position.
They might be done at that position. As a coach told me,
they might be done at that position.
Jimmy, you're correct, Jimmy. Come on, Chris.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
They might be done, dude. Don't you realize they got a transfer from Arizona? They got another kid coming from up north. Dude, they might be done.
But those kids aren't playing this year. These kids are still in high school. So what I'm saying is you're telling me 2 dudes that are can't miss pros can't play for Baylor. That's what you're telling me.
Hey, Chris, Jimmy, let me help. I just talked to a college coach, and I asked him about recruiting. Why he didn't recruit Keontae George? He said, at that position, I already got guys. I got guys.
So
at that
again,
position.
so you're.
I'm just telling you what he said. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about the all the pro stuff. He said evidently he got other pros at that damn position.
Okay. Hey, please say those guys' names next time when you're on the Chop Shop. Please say their names.
Say who?
Please say their names.
I got to ask him, could I say his name?
Come on, man. Please say their names.
Shit.
Nonsense.
Okay.
We got guys at that position. And listen, we're on here talking about guys that say they're going to play in the best league in the world, And they're telling me they got guys.
Keontae George ain't the only 5-star in the world.
I didn't say that. We're talking about the portal. But Jimmy said that people say they're recruiting the portal.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
So you're saying this guy gonna play in the best league in the world, but you already got some dudes already. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I mean, my bad, dog. That don't make no damn sense to me, but okay.
A lot of this stuff don't make sense.
I'm just saying.
Hey, because you saying that people in the NBA don't know how to recruit no damn way. They don't know what they're doing. The players can't play. Nobody can play.
No, that dude that you love, give me a break. I watched him the other day. I'm like, how do you got to be kidding me? Dame Dollar looked at that dude like, yo, y'all serious, man? Like, that's what y'all do?
Dame Dollar want to fight the dude.
You know they want to fight him? He said, man, I can't believe I can't get this dude 50 every game, and this series is going to end soon. Lord have mercy.
Campazzo. But keep going, Jim. Jimmy, he's a hater on Campazzo.
I was at an event. The other day. This is funny.
I remember.
So I was at an event the other day, and I brought Hatter up talking about Campazzo, right? And the dude that I was talking to, you don't remember little Irvin Walker that played at Florida, little guard from New York. It was a bunch of New York dudes there.
Okay.
And they were talking about, hey, man, they really know how to play. This kid really knows how to play the game. So I like to take the opposite side. I went on that had a bus for a minute and be like, yo, man, that dude's really, really, really good, man. He's very skilled. Man, them dudes almost threw me off the balcony, man, talking about that dude. Hatter, you better stop that blasphemy. And you need to get off that stuff too, Jimmy. Y'all need to stop that.
I didn't say he was great. I say he's in the league. Oh, listen to me. Jimmy, let me clear him and then you get his ass. Jimmy, I didn't say he was great, but he's one of the 450. I know a lot of people want to be one of the 450, and there's not. But Campazzo is. And a couple of more of those guys are. And you saying that they shouldn't be. The point I'm making, he a 30-year-old man that was the MVP for the Argentina League, for all of them leagues he was in. He won every single year he was over there. And he said, I'm 30 years old.
Don't they play soccer over there? They play basketball over there?
Jimmy, get him, Jim. Jim, go on, Jim. I'm done. Let me give me a drink of whiskey. I don't even drink. I'm going to give me some whiskey messing with this boy.
I can't. And what I want to do, I want to acknowledge once again, you just tuned to the Chop Shop. I'm going to ask you to share the show right now.
Oh, yeah.
To your timelines and to your friends, to your groups. If you would take out the time to share the show, if you will, that would be really, really cool if you could do so. And that is simply, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, simply hit the share button, share the show. We're talking high school basketball and recruiting, grassroots basketball it is, and recruiting, and which we do often on the Chop Shop. If you're a first-time viewer, we welcome you to follow our pages on all platforms, Chop Shop HTX. Give us a follow. That way you can get alerts when we go on the air Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. Today is Tuesday. It feels like a Monday to most of us coming off the holiday weekend. And also, we want to give an acknowledgement. The thing is, I said, and I posted on social media, right now, because the pandemic hindered a lot of states from playing competitive basketball in the past year. Texas is one of those states where the ball just kept bouncing. And as a result, a lot of people flocked to Texas and used it as an opportunity to come down and bring their teams to Texas. And also, they didn't just do so because they wanted to play. Texas has talent as a state. We have abundance of talent, a surplus of talent right now as a state. And it's not going to lighten up anytime soon. I was looking at yesterday and having a talk with a guy about the class of 2025, loaded across the state of Texas. I mean, those are the ninth graders, the eighth graders, loaded coming in around the state. The ninth graders, loaded around the state. So here's the thing. Texas is the new Mecca in basketball right now, in high school amateur basketball. Think about it like this. One of our colleges won the national championship, right? one of our girls' teams either win, place, or show yearly. We had a junior college team that made it to the dance and that came up short. A girls' junior college team made it to the championship of the national tournament this year. We have a D3 team that would have won it last year, wasn't for the pandemic. That was the University of St. Thomas. And our grassroots team, think about it. As many as they are, you have teams that think about it, like a RL9 that can go out on any weekend and just prove and give any of the teams in the country what all they want and then some. Then we have another team that's unsponsored called the Houston Superstars, John Urie. They went and took their talents to the West Coast, to the Compton Magic's tournament. Chris Walker, where you used to live at. And guess what John Urie did? Guess what he did, Chris?
You beat the Compton Magic?
No. I'm going to give you one better than that. They beat, understand, they beat the Factory out of Arizona. They beat International Elite. They beat Dream Vision, who beat everybody they played in DFW just a couple of weeks ago. Y'all remember Dream Vision, right?
Y'all
remember Dream Vision, right?
Jimmy, this a message that John Urie left you earlier, and I just saved it for you. But keep going.
Okay. And understand, they also beat Veritas, and then they won the championship. In that, understand, Compton Magic hosts the tournament. They had like an 8-team super bracket, and all 8 of those teams, that was one bracket that took place on Friday and Saturday. All 8 of those teams, Dream Vision won that bracket. But all 8 of them go into another bracket that starts on Sunday and goes through Monday, right? And that bracket is like 16 teams. So it's 8 teams. Well, John Urie had to come the hard way, get it out the mud. But they played all 8 of those teams, which was Compton Magic was one of them. It ain't John Urie's fault that Compton Magic got upset in the first round of their own damn tournament.
No, I agree.
It ain't John Urie's fault that the Las Vegas Knicks got their butts T-rolled in the first round by John Urie. It ain't John Urie's fault that Team Harden got their butts T-rolled and didn't get to the championship. ICANN All-Stars is another team. It ain't John Urie's fault they got their butts T-rolled. What he did was, understand, a non-sneaker sponsored team, another one, went to California and won first place in the main bracket over all of those sneaker sponsored teams.
But the kids,
it goes to show you the mecca of basketball right now. I know you live in New York.
We just got good teams. Chris, is it we got good teams? Because this stuff for Chris Walker always tell me this is about players. So is it about good teams? Because Chris Walker didn't never win nothing. He had all of the bad dudes on his team.
That's not true. That's not true.
They ain't won a game since 72. Hey.
That's not true. Don't believe that. That's not true.
Chris.
I got some trophies.
Trish, you used to always come back home talking about I ain't worried about winning. I ain't worried about winning. When you'd have lost. Jimmy said, Jimmy said, they always notice when they get their ass whooped, they ain't caring about winning. When they winning, I got trophies. Okay, thank you.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I win in November. Second week in November is when I win. End the discussion. Let's hype up everybody else. We don't need to talk about what my agenda was. I always won the second week in November. Signing day. That's when I win.
That's what you. Okay.
So I'm not, but I don't want to talk negatively. I'm glad. I listen, man. I'm pro QC. You know, I live in New York.
Yeah.
I'm always in Texas.
I know you.
I'm always shouting out my state. I ain't never ashamed. Y'all saw me during the NCAA tournament, hyping U of H, hyping Baylor. I'm always talking about what's going on. But incidentally, though, a team in college hasn't won a national championship in Texas since what, 67?
Well, yeah, but they won this year.
UTEP.
They the Mecca.
I'm saying it's been a long time.
Jimmy said they the Mecca now.
We the Mecca right now.
Right
We the Mecca now. University of Houston had been since the Final Slammer Jammer. But U of H is in the Final Four now.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry.
Y'all let me finish my thought?
I'm sorry.
I say it's been a long time coming. You're damn right that we are the Mecca. I was going to finish by saying that.
I'm sorry.
What I'm saying.
I said I'm sorry.
So it's very different now than what it was back in the day. But again, when it comes to the big grand scheme of things, what's helping is that so many people are moving south. They tired of this cold weather, man. They moving down there, man. They want that real estate, and we're getting a lot of good people to relocate, to come down there and play basketball, and a lot of kids aren't playing football anymore. A lot of kids aren't playing football because a lot of those ball beaters out there that'll never get a scholarship that are on some of them teams should be on that gridiron. Should be on that gridiron. And I could go to a game and point every last one of them out to you. Hey, man, he need to play football. 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 And you know what they'll tell me? You don't know what you're talking about, Chris. Okay, I'll see that second week in November.
Here's the thing. Ironically, another one of the area's top non-sneaker 17U teams will be in New York this weekend, Chris, playing. And that's the Drive Nation Houston Black team. That team there will be in Drive Nation Houston Black. They won a couple of tournaments this season. They won one of the JRB events. See, that's the whole thing. If you'd have said RL9 to your ass 2 weeks ago, you'd be like, who are they? But you know,
I know RL9.
In his defense,
no. Understand something. My point is, you know RL9 because you've been accustomed to them. But in the same breath, a person that not from Houston, if you said RL9, know what you got to say? Rashard Lewis. That's Rashard Lewis team. You got to describe RL9 to him. So this team right here is a subsidiary of the Drive Nation EYBL team. It's a subsidiary of them. It's a little brother, Drive Nation Houston. Little cousin, little kinfolk. So they will be, once again, this team is pretty good. They will be in New York this weekend.
Okay.
Don't let them go to New York and come out of there.
Where in New York?
Wait a minute. Hold on, Jimmy. Is this the team with my man Jalen on it? Jalen Johnson on it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they might go up to you. They might go up to New York and raise some hell.
In New York City? They're gonna be in New York City?
Yeah, in this city. You're gonna be gone though.
And get what he said. That team beat the Houston Superstars. So in their minds, to see the Houston Superstars go to the West Coast and win that tournament, to those kids right now, know what they're feeling? They're feeling like, well, hell, we beat them. Then we can go win our tournament.
I like that.
If a team that beat RL9, they may have lost a couple of games this summer. Hell, they lost 3 of them at the spring icebreaker.
They said early in the season they wasn't good, Jim. Somebody told me early in the season they wasn't good.
They didn't have Brody.
Brody make that big of a damn difference?
No, Brody gives them the spark that they need. Brody is not a Division I prospect right now. But what he is, and let me tell you guys something about this past weekend. There were dozens of college coaches watching the live broadcast. That's one. Number 2, the stats that you have in your hand.
Yeah.
What does it say at the bottom of those stats? Does it say who they're provided by?
Well, I know it ain't by. I got some friends that got a company. It ain't by them.
Well, those stats were provided by the University of St. Thomas coaching staff. So that means, let me give you guys in on a secret. That means every single game of the 13 games from this past weekend at the IMO Classic was evaluated in person by the University of St. Thomas. They had 2 staffers there on the side of the court. Doug Jones was the official book. So RC, for the guys that are great within Greater Houston, Doug Jones was right at the scores table for every single game.
Y'all worked the hell out of Doug this weekend then.
Doug got paid. Everybody eat with RCS Sports. Remember that.
Oh,
everybody eat.
But working the hell out of, guess what? Working the hell out of me and pay me.
And then guess what? And guess what? It's the beginning of the month. Guess what? Doug Jones in my driveway in the office driveway when I got in just 2 hours ago to get his check.
Doug, come on, Doug. Come on.
To get his check.
Doug, tell him to direct deposit you, man. You ain't got time for that shit. You understand me?
I like
direct deposit me, player.
Why your check?
Why me, man? You feel me?
He picking up his check. And guess what? And I told you guys, and I promised breaking news today. And that breaking news, I'm glad to share with you guys. And that is mark your calendars for August the 13th through the 15th. August the 13th through the 15th. I'm talking about Eaton. Jeffrey Day. He's in the boom boom room. You might see him on the Ball So Hard TV. That's his handle in the boom boom room. We are hosting an event. He's going to have his first event, August the 13th to the 15th. Okay. It's going to be called G-Days Run and Gun. G-Days Run and Gun. This is his birthday weekend. We picked that weekend for G-Day. So that means he has a reason. His birthday's on that Friday. So that means now, grassroots team, if you are really appreciative of the job that Jeffrey Day has been providing for you guys, this is your way to support him. The location has already been secured. It will be based at the gym. And we are out
of that gym. Keep going.
The gym, but now we got the Humble ISD schools to go with it.
Okay.
See, I love the schools factor. So that means G-Days Run and Gun.
Okay.
Basketball showcase will be held August the 13th through the 15th. And I'm proud. That's the breaking news for today. Once again, we find a way for our guys on staff to eat. And that's the same thing. Like, think about it. Like if you got to create opportunities out there. Otherwise, people will wonder, damn, I'm spinning my wheel. They start to question. They see you shining, you got to find a way for them to shine. This is G-Days.
G-Day Run and Gun. August, G-Day. I might be able to come to your event in August, G-Day.
Yeah. So we want to get you guys for more info. Of course, we'll have it up on RCS Sports tomorrow, and you guys get all the intel, get all that stuff on the next couple of days, so you'll be able to sign up your teams and whatnot. And but this is big. It's big for G-Day. This is his first, not his first event. This is his first big event since being up under the RCS Sports umbrella. And we're going to power it and get up on there and give it all our support. That's the thing, how we do. G-Day was in the building this past weekend.
Yeah.
Making, working and getting it in. Now, somebody asked me a question.
I saw the people on the video. Yeah, I like that.
Somebody asked me a question, and I would feel remiss if they're gonna Marjorie. Don't forget the GMI is July the 8th through the 11th. The George McClellan Invitational is the July the 8th through the 11th. That event is the first weekend of the live period for Division I coaches. And it's a great opportunity.
Call it Chris Walker Invitational. They changed the name of that event because we used to win that thing every year. My bad. Keep going.
No, you won the first one, Chris. It was only 8 teams in the first one.
Carry on.
8 teams at Chavez High School. I remember that in 2004. Now I remember the year and everything. Now, somebody asked me to get about, and I told them to watch the Chop Shop, and I'll give you a straight with no chaser. They asked me for my evaluation of Mikey Williams. So here's the deal with Mikey Williams. Just like the guy said a while ago, think about this. Mikey Williams is the young man that has a couple of million followers on social media. I think somebody said 2 million on TikTok. I mean, they have a couple of million on Instagram. Well, here's the deal. This past weekend, Mikey Williams played like a 10th grader. He's in the 10th grade. He played like a 10th grader. Mikey Williams, the thing is, what happens is when somebody have a kid ranked really high and it may appear to be outside of their range, people will grow disdain for the kid for being ranked that high. Mikey Williams is going to capitalize. He's in a position to cash in on his social media, regardless. But the thing is, as long as he's number 5 in the country, people are going to scowl at him because this past weekend, I don't recall Mikey Williams. He's known for his back in the days. He played alongside LeBron James' son on that Blue Chips team that was coached by Tuffy Rhodes, I think, back in the days. So he was part of that team. Bronny, that team, I think it was the North Coast Blue Chips. That team was a attraction for the sub high school level. That team, Mikey Williams was dunking at that age, and that was a kind of a rarity. And he had the body, and so he became the social media darling and took advantage of him. LeBron James' son did not have social media at that time. He only allowed his son to have social media roughly a year or so ago. LeBron got it. Well, Mikey had it back then. So people would watch Mikey's social media in order to thinking they were in hopes of seeing Bronny. And then they just grew because Mikey gave him a little personality and kept it updated with product. Well, the thing is now, people are expecting him to dunk and show up and show out everywhere it goes. He's playing up 17U. Every time he come out, people want to try to get and wear him out. And that's exactly what happened this past weekend. Mikey Williams did not have a single dunk. You hear me? Don't count warm-ups. I'm talking in a game this weekend. He played for the most part. He played a game and a half. They played 3 games total. He got injured. Ankle to ankle. They showed the video. His ankle was a little swollen. So he got injured in the second. He played 14 minutes in the second game. Mikey Williams, for those who came to see him, Chris, I'm going to tell you something. Hatter, when he come out the tunnel on Friday night, I couldn't believe it. Those kids, those young kids that are younger than him, or actually bought tickets to watch him like as though he's a rock star. They're screaming at the top of their lungs. Just him walking out the
for what?
He has that type of that. Why do they scream at rock stars when they come on the stage?
So a rock star actually has talent, right?
You scream at a rock star when they sing.
He has a cut.
I said why. I get you, but why? What's he doing?
The same reason that a person, remember, like I said, I didn't say the same reason you scream after your favorite musician completes his best song. When your favorite musician walk on the stage, when the crowd is calm, what do most people at a concert do? A lot of people start hollering. He hadn't sung a note yet, but they're hollering. That's what they do to Mikey Williams. They're hollering. He hadn't even passed the ball yet.
This thing right here is very powerful, mamas and daddies. This thing right here.
So what you're saying is he's a social media star. He's not a basketball star.
He's an influencer.
Yes,
Miss Marjorie said he's an influencer. And I tried to say that the other day when Jimmy had announced it on the show. And I just said we have switched the price tag, y'all. I keep saying this on what's important. He's not a good basketball player. But guess what? They lacking for other reasons. So
I'm asking what the other reasons are. That's what
I don't know. I have no idea because it ain't Chris. It ain't. It's clear that it's not basketball. So it's got to be something else. You follow me? I don't know what that something else is. Because guess what? I gotta look. Is anybody on here? Herb Baker. He was over. I guess he was over some part of the building. He said grown-ass men was trying to go back there and take a picture with the boy.
That's ridiculous, man.
He ain't that damn cute. She's talking about a cute little fella. He ain't that damn cute. He ain't that damn cute.
For real.
No, but those little girls like him.
Yes.
And the thing is, like I say, the thing is, if he made when he make one basket, they're going crazy. So the thing is, all he had to do was be able to will them to a win or make some plays. He did not get a dunk. If he would have got a dunk, they probably got the money worth.
He just told Jimmy. He just
No,
told.
he's 6'2". No. He's legitimate 6'1".
Jimmy, but he ain't Scott Jimmy. It's hard for him to get dunked. Jimmy, I think in them highlight videos, I think some of them dunks was on an 8-foot rim.
No, man, no.
I'm talking about on the manufactured video.
No. That dude got legs, man. That dude, no, he got hops. But it don't make you a basketball player. Right now, he was played like a 10th grader, playing with 11th graders. That's what
don't make no excuses for him. Don't make no excuses.
I've seen him on fast breaks in this tournament and in the other tournament in Atlanta. He couldn't even get high up enough to make the dunk. I'm just telling you, he's not super duper athletic. Jimmy looked like he the guy that need to put his hand in the dirt. He looked like a great little old running back or a defensive back.
Once again, with 3 million followers.
If one more grown-ass person said that to me, I'm going to throw up.
What, with 3 million followers?
I think I'm going to throw up.
Okay, I'm saying, with 3 million followers. To hell with basketball. He got enough followers. Understand something. Remember somebody said earlier.
But we talking about basketball, Jimmy.
So I'm not talking about basketball no more. I'm talking about him being able to capitalize on his name, image, likeness. That's what I'm talking about. So he got enough. Understand, he didn't bust a grape in Houston. And how many followers did he lose? That's what I'm saying. So that means when July the 1st is when those kids are expected to capitalize legally on their name, image, likeness. Do you understand how much he's going to be able to make in the 11th grade and the 12th grade with that many followers? That's the thing. Do you understand? They're telling me, I'm hearing stuff all weekend about product apparel companies.
I got a question. What did he come down here to do? No. What did he come down here to do? What did he come to Houston to do?
Get a check.
To go to a concert and see Lil Durk and get a check.
Okay. All right.
And show his face in front of his heart.
So these folks got bamboozled.
So that no. They saw him. They rooted for him. So that's the thing. So it wasn't like he no-showed.
3 million. If I remember the first time I ever heard of it, a grown-ass parent he got 2 million followers. I said, I don't give a fat rat's ass. And Jimmy just said 3 million. I still, 2 years later, don't give a fat rat's ass about his 2 million followers, 3 million followers. I just don't. Because I thought he came down here to play basketball. And evidently he come down here to get a check so people can get people in that damn building and go to see Lil Durk or whoever, the concert. But I thought it was about basketball. But now it's about the 3 million followers.
It's about capitalizing on a market that is as untapped but capitalized on. That is when you find a person that has a big following, that's an influencer, you get them in your building, and then you two can have a portal.
We done switched the price tag. Everybody for sale. Everybody's for sale.
But guess what? They get to make it. But no, everybody been for sale.
No, it's
don't
not.
Get this twisted.
No. Everybody ain't been.
OJ Mayo didn't have no price. LeBron James didn't have no price. Let's get this straight. They didn't have no price.
I don't care. I ain't saying it's right.
Zion Williamson didn't have no price. LeVar Ball didn't have no price.
I'm just saying, if you ain't nothing to me worse than a bald Negro. That's all I'm saying. That's all. So you got a price. Okay, you can be bought. You can do events, you can do anything, you can be bought. So people can be bought. I got you.
Well,
I'm talking about value. I'm talking, excuse me, sir. I'm talking about value. I said when he brought it, when y'all talking about he was coming down here, I was talking about the value. I said when we weren't talking about, we was talking about he's coming to a basketball tournament. Well, let's just let him come do an appearance. Let him come do a walkthrough.
But that's what he did on Sunday.
He scored 4 points, Chris Walker.
He did a walkthrough. He did a walkthrough on Sunday. Oh, see, here's the thing. Once again, here's where the focus is lost at. That's Chris Livingston team. How many did Chris Livingston have? He's the pro. So we still talking. That's what I'm saying. I said it earlier in the show, and people discount it because so that means the funness, the lack of being.
You wasn't talking about Chris Livingston 3 weeks ago before the show. You was talking about Mikey. You was talking about Mikey.
I just explained to you. You sell. You cater if you're doing an event. You're catering to the base.
I understand what y'all was doing. Excuse me. I understand what y'all was doing. Don't get it twisted. I'm just trying to say I wasn't going to support that mess because I thought it was basketball, and it wasn't. And it wasn't about that. Mikey is not that good of a basketball player.
But Chris Livingston is. That's what I'm saying. So Chris Livingston is. He's on the same team. And Chris Livingston proved that.
I thought you had to be like Mike. I thought you had to be good. I thought you had to be good for people to buy your stuff. These days, you don't have to be good to people to buy your stuff. No. People, you don't have to be good. I'm talking about, and I think this goes over your head. I said somehow we have changed the price tag on what's important in this basketball. We come in, we win in Neiman Marcus and come out. No, we done went in the Dollar General store and got something for 99 cents. And around here selling to people like it's from Neiman Marcus. And people, no, y'all. Of course, I'm proud of him having 3 million followers. But don't come to me as he got 3 million. I don't care. They ain't my damn followers. Man, it's more to life than that. Kim Kardashian. So he is Mikey Kardashian?
Yeah.
So you don't have to have talent anymore.
You never did.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You never did.
Y'all with it.
This is a whole new era that you playing in right now.
Okay. Everybody ain't winning at it. Everybody ain't gonna win in this area. Everybody at the bottom dropped out of the .com market. So everybody ain't gonna win. So enjoy it while you can. That's all I'm saying. Just like the fake offers. Thank you. Just like the fake offers. Enjoy it while you can.
Name, image, likeness. If they find a way to capitalize, like I said, from what I understand, what I heard, if you have a player that has that many, a person that has that many followers and that is willing to endorse your product at a nominal rate, then guess what? The opportunities for marketing your product will be there. For him to wear your hats, wear your shirts, wear your jackets, wear your tennis shoes, drive your vehicles, it's going to be there. It's going to be there. And somebody is going at some agency is going to be steering him into that, or his family into those decisions. Remember,
he already
mom and
paid.
dad.
Jimmy, he got paid to come down here. He get
I
paid.
I said legally, Hatter. That's the key word. That means now ain't no shame in the game. When paid legally, that means I can let it be known. That means now every day he can wake up with a new thing on. Say, yeah, man, this is my new so and so. This is my new watch. Who wouldn't do that?
Let me ask a question.
Okay.
Let me ask a question because I listen to y'all talk.
Okay.
So I don't know what his appearance fee is, and I don't know how much money was made this weekend. Okay. So you're telling me that this kid, because I heard somebody throw a number out for his appearance fee and almost fell out my chair. If he just wanted to do something by himself, he couldn't make that kind of money. If he just said, I'm going to show up here, he could not make that kind of money. I'm going to put on the Mikey Williams tournament. He couldn't make that money. I'm just trying to figure out, what are you paying him for? To influence who? It wasn't like that thing was sold out all weekend, standing room only, can't get in, can't do this. What are you paying him for? Like, what value is he driving? I get it, but I mean, it's not James Harden. What are we talking about here? I'm just trying to figure out what the value is. I get the followers and all that. There's other people have followers too. I'm just trying to figure out, what do you, like, he shows up and somebody gonna give him a $20,000, $30,000 check. He couldn't do that on his own in a weekend, bro. Trust me when I tell you that. You know how hard it is to make that kind of money on the event? And you're telling me you're gonna give this dude that kind of money up front just for showing up? That doesn't make sense to me, man. I get it, but it don't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. Don't make sense to me. So who is he influencing then?
His followers.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is the same dude show up and he couldn't sell that gym out by himself. Not the damn Toyota Center. He couldn't sell at that little middle school. So who is he influencing?
Well, one thing, Chris, understand something.
And
Friday night was a packed house. Friday night was a packed house.
Okay.
Saturday was a 75% packed house. So it's only 3 days. And then and understand, that event was put together in 3 weeks. And it was deliberately was all social media. There was no ads that was, because they didn't have enough time.
That's his thing. Why would you do it any other way?
So exactly, they did that way because those are his followers.
You got 3 million followers. Why do it any other way? Because you need.
Well, some people might not understand that.
You need local people.
So that means there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. Just like 3 million followers, all 3 million don't live in Houston.
I agree.
You see?
I agree.
So that means unless you are a follower of him, then your social media campaign is normally probably not going to reach unless it's different other avenues whom you follow in the area. So it's different. One of the things is that was the thing. There was no 97.9 in the box. There was no 93 point. There was no saturation of that.
I mean, here's my thing, man. Here's my thing. And I hear both sides. All I'm saying is, here's the deal, bro. And people can say what they want about me or anybody else. To do that, if you got to have some talent for me to put my dollars. I'm a follower. You got to have some talent. I'm sorry. If I'm not gonna pay you for something, you got to have some talent. I'm just sorry. You got to have some talent. That's why I don't buy into that Kardashian crap. You got to have some talent, man, for me to buy into that mess. And you know who? All them fools out there that make them people like that rich when they have zero talent. And then when they get followers, all of a sudden we say they have talent because they have followers. When is the word talent being replaced by the word followers? I don't get that. Do you have ability? Yes or no? Can the dude play basketball? Yes or no? So you're saying this dude's like a little sideshow. Okay, well, let's say that then, because let's not talk about basketball anymore. Dwayne Wade had a son. You see what happened to his butt up there, Sierra Canyon, right? That's what will happen to you. All this follower stuff. The bottom line is, can this dude play? That's what I want to know, because I really don't care about that other stuff. It's a story. I'll give it to you. It's a story, if that's what we're talking about. But to say he like a rock star? Rock star. Come on, man. We got to stop that, man. Because that's why that dude is becoming what he's becoming, because we wasted time talking about his butt. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm like, get a picture with him for what? What's he going to be one day? Is he going to be a rapper? Is he like Lil Jay-Z? Is he Lil Kobe? Who is he? What I need a picture with this dude for?
Remember 2 weeks ago, that was one of the most popular rappers in the United States of America.
Who?
Took a deal to play a few games in a league, I think, over in Africa. J. Cole.
Yeah, because he's going to do concerts.
J. Cole.
And they done ran his ass back to the United States.
J. Cole met his obligation. He said he was going to play at least a certain amount of games. And on that very game, after that last game was played, the season wasn't over, but he said whatever the minimum in that contract, he got the hell up out of there. But while he was playing, you know what people said before he started playing? The sale was J. Cole is going to play. J. Cole get there and shot 3 air balls the first game. Like real air balls. And understand, people realize J. Cole can't play. J. Cole can't play with these dudes.
Jimmy, J. Cole was a walk-on at St. John's. So is it not fair to say J. Cole wanted to go over there? Second of all, if you know what they're doing with NBA Africa, they build in all type of arenas. J. Cole gonna be there performing. Have you ever heard of a singer going to Africa and performing? That's about to start happening, bro. It's a different game in.
Yes,
J. Cole got a whole
they
different
just started the league Mutombo them.
What?
No. Chris, we can spin J. Cole stuff all you want. We getting off, but at the same time, that wasn't part of the plan. Shooting all the damn air balls. Come on, man. You don't. Nobody say I'm going to play basketball to shoot all to do what he did.
How about
his best game? His best game was like 5 points.
I understand that, but he's a rapper. He was a walk-on in college. He was never a good player.
Okay. What you mean?
So what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to tell you is there's something else going on in that thing.
They capitalized. They tried to capitalize on his presence as a person, as an influencer
in Africa,
in that country. Master P with Toronto Raptors. Why the hell they bring him in there? Master P, what was he? When he played University of Houston,
they run his ass right on back out of there.
Exactly. So they stretched that thing through for a season or two. Then he went to the Charlotte Bobcats, I think. They stretched it through. You know why? Because of his popularity, what it could do for him as an entertainer. Entertainment and sports go hand in hand.
What did it do for them?
It got them people to watch him on days they wouldn't normally watch. We weren't gonna watch Toronto play in no damn preseason. But we if you are a hip-hop fan, then you watched at least one Toronto game or one Charlotte Bobcat game.
So
if you was in Louisiana, you had no reason to watch Toronto.
You didn't watch it because of Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. You watched because of Master P.
You want to see Master P play. You want to see him play.
Master P get his ass tore up. That's what you want to see because you know he
want to see him get on the court. Get on the court. That's all. And people saw that. Understand something. Remember, dude, entertainment, as once again, basketball and entertainment, sports and entertainment go hand in hand. So whenever you get one, and they ain't the first, and they ain't gonna be the last.
Bro, J. Cole is gonna be doing concerts in Africa. I'm just trying to tell you. That was the play. It ain't. They're not getting rich. The NBA could give a damn about J. Cole. We're talking about the National Basketball Association.
That's a great point, Chris.
They're going to J. Cole to make that league. Do you understand the people that are invested in that league in Africa?
So let's say those air balls would have hit all net. Would J. Cole have came home
here with us? He
wouldn't have came home after those 5 games or so. He would not have came home. If he'd hit 5, every shot went in. Know what J. Cole have been doing? Hell, I can play in the G League now. Hell, I can take it to the NBA now. Don't stop.
Yeah, come on, Jimmy. He was a walk-on at St. John's. He never played. Come on, man. I'm just telling you, it was a bigger play. Here's the thing. I'll say this. I'm gonna let y'all go after this. If it's J. Cole, it's a good move on his part, to be honest with you. You got to realize, bro, he's probably as good as some of the people in Africa. He's probably as good as some of them, right? But to be in Europe, you got to understand that what they're building in Africa is the same thing they got. They got a Euro League. They got the NBL in Australia. They got the China Basketball League. Now they got the African League. So there's going to be a bunch of dudes. Guess what's going to happen? All of the dudes that we talk about, that we say is the Mecca, Houston is the Mecca, they all go, you know what they're going to start saying now? They ain't going to say, man, I'm just going to go to Europe, man, if I can't make it to the league. You know what they're going to say now? Man, I'm just going to go to Tanzania, man. Man, forget that, man. I'm just going to go to the Congo, man. I'm going to go hoop in the Congo. That's what they're going to start saying now. But all I'm saying is J. Cole is going to be doing concerts. He's going to make a goo gob of money doing concerts in Africa. It was never about basketball. But, hey, you could be right. I don't know. It was never about basketball, man.
For him, understand, that's if you're a walk-on, if you played anywhere, you rode the bench, that hoop dream still dwelled inside of him. Obviously, he could have still got the same deal not doing that. Still could have got the same. He was already at the table. That's just something that he wanted to do, and they said, "Go ahead on, do it. We let you do it." Now, at the same time, that's how it goes. And guess what? And he's still gonna be able to eat, but his basketball, the air is busted out of that balloon. And in a similar sense, we mentioned about the young kid Mikey Williams. After he get through making these laps around the country, people they're going to pay, they're going to see, and they're going to say, oh, Oh, now in the 11th grade next year, he won't be able to do the same. Won't be able to draw the same. He had to come get creative, or unless his basketball talents can get up to par and meet expectations. Right now, that means they need to drop him down to 50 mark at least.
Why?
In his class. And then that way he'll be in the range
But he got
of
3 million
meeting
followers. Why
expectations.
drop him?
Why drop
Why
him?
drop him? Drop him for
Understand
what?
something.
He got 3 million followers.
Understand something. ESPN don't rank 9th graders. So they put their first batch of rankings for 10th graders at the beginning of the season or whatnot. Well, then what happens is they start somewhere. They didn't do due diligence. And they probably was ahead of it in this game. Remember, a pandemic year was the 9th grade year, Chris. Everything was shut down. So they put him in the range, and we do it a lot of times in doing rankings. You've got a guy outside of his range. And it's backfiring because he's not living up to, not only is he not living up to the hype, the team is losing more games than not. And what is going to end up happening, it could affect guys like Chris Livingston. Because you say, well, hell, if Chris Livingston is all this, then why the hell they losing to them? And that's when he ended up having
Mikey Williams and let him take his followers to another team.
Chris Livingston is very talented. He's a player, Chris.
I've been knowing Chris Livingston since he was a kid. He's ridiculous.
Where's he from, Chris?
Milwaukee. I think he's from Milwaukee.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous. But again, we can sit and have a conversation about followers, man. But at the end of the day, talent is the only thing that's going to reign supreme. I keep telling y'all, and Jimmy, what Jimmy's saying makes sense. You can't social media your way into the NBA, man. You can't rap your way into the NBA. Okay? You can't even steal your way into the NBA. So, we can sit here and have a conversation about whether he's a pop star or not. God bless you. But to sit up here and talk about he's a dude.
Jimmy,
like
he's
that,
from Ohio. He's from he
is from Akron. That's right. He is from Akron. That's right.
Oh,
I knew it was one of those.
So your boy, what's his name? What's his name? Jimmy, what's my guy from Ohio from work with Nike?
Oh, Stovall.
Stovall must have been knowing him for a long time. Stovall.
He is from Akron. Because I remember a long time ago, LeBron doesn't have his team anymore, right, Jimmy?
Yes.
Because I was wondering if he came from Akron. I was like, why don't he play for LeBron team? I don't get it. Back in the day, I remember that. I was like, LeBron, hold up, Rich Paul, got their paws on this dude? I don't get it. Because he's got a chance. He's got a chance.
Well, guess what?
Listen, y'all done wore me out talking about this.
Yeah, y'all done wore me out. You talking about, I can't believe, hey, that's the last time I'm talking about him on this show. I'll listen.
I'm going to see that. I'm going to see. Listen, y'all lucky I'm not going to go see old Carson Williams. What's his name? Carson, Jimmy's boy. Is he going to get some burn tonight?
Who?
Carson. What's Carson name? Play for
Carson Edwards.
Man, don't leave that boy. You know he ain't in the rotation. Man, don't go there, Chris. He in the league. Hey, he one of the 450.
No.
He one of the 450.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm a fan of Carson Edwards.
He's one of the 450. That's all I can tell you. He one of the 450.
Hey, he
the
put
Marching
Villanova 450. You don't remember? He told Villanova up in the tournament.
I don't remember. Yes, I do. But good, Chris, you wasn't playing for Villanova? V for Villanova.
I was coaching, man. V for Villanova.
Terrible.
Y'all something else, man.
Get us out of here, man.
All I know is the Rockets got rid of James Harden.
Yep.
James Harden in the playoffs. Clint Capella in the playoffs.
Ooh.
Chris Paul in the playoffs.
Wow. Russell Westbrook in the playoffs.
Dwight Howard in the playoffs.
I love Dwight Howard. Oh, he always bring that name up. Do you?
All them dudes in the playoffs. All them dudes.
Hey, let me say it again. Dwight Howard in the playoffs.
Hey, hold up. Hold up. Don't do it like that. Hey, Melvin
PJ Tucker in the playoffs.
Hold up. Melvin Dew said something good, though. Oh, PJ Tucker. But hold up. Carson Edwards versus Campazzo. Yeah. Campazzo started, though. Campazzo started. Huh?
Carson's not getting a chance. We can't. That's not fair. Carson not getting a chance.
Okay. TSU and Prairie View would be.
Carlson's more of a scorer anyway. He's more like the kid Marcus Howard that played for he's more like Marcus Howard.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you right now, before we get off this show, y'all better put some respect on this boy Marcus Smart name. Marcus Smart is playing the best basketball I've ever seen him play in his life right now. Marcus Smart is, I know y'all know some people don't like him. Y'all need to put some respect on that name. I'm just telling you. I've been watching that series very closely. And ain't nobody.
Well, who else can play?
Tonight could be his last time in a Boston Celtics
he'll be
uniform.
back in Dallas. Hallie, you gonna have a margarita with him at Nick and Sam's after the night over there in Uptown.
I can't stand that dude, man.
And also, if we get ready, it's just about the time, guys.
What's that?
What'd you say, Jim?
That dude
it's about the time, man.
Probably gonna be 30 tonight.
You know what? The Rockets were good at developing talent. They got all that talent and just came in and developed it, and John Lucas developed all them guys and sent them away. Because I know he worked with
Daryl Morey. John Lucas didn't send him away. Daryl Morey sent him away.
I mean, no, I ain't say John did.
John Lucas didn't send him nowhere.
But I remember Clint Capella couldn't chew gum and walk at the same time when he first got here. I'm just telling you the truth. And now he down there with Ice Trae. Who played tonight, Jimmy? Who played tonight, Jimmy? Tell me who played tonight.
Well, you know what? Of course, you know the Boston Celtics and the New Jersey Nets.
Ice Trae.
They play tonight. And don't forget, you got Ice Trae on tap tonight.
Okay.
The Atlanta Hawks can close out the New York Knicks tonight. And it's sad that Julius Randle, remember, I say it all the time, people don't remember what you ate for breakfast, only what they ate for dinner. All of the good and the good feelings that Julius Randle helped provide for New York Knicks fans, they don't give a damn about that right now. Now they're about to turn on him like it did Carmelo. He's about to get the Carmelo Anthony treatment from the New York Knickerbocker fans after tonight.
Playoffs. It's called the playoffs.
It's different.
That's what it's called.
different.
I mean, listen, the New York Knicks, they the little hodgepodge put together team. If Julius Randle is your best player, man, get out of here with that nonsense, man.
That's a good point.
But that wasn't Chris. I think it's
come on, bro.
And of course, I think it's more so the Knicks had home court advantage over the Atlanta Hawks. And this was a winnable series going in with home court advantage. Trae Young, it hurts more because the city of New York, your mayor up there, Chris Walker, antagonized Trae Young, basically encouraged and motivated several fans to go below the belt and throw and throw insults and things at him during and after the game. So now it hurts battle because Trae Young gets the last laugh. He's your new Reggie Miller right now.
Do you realize when Lloyd Pierce got fired that the Hawks have the best record in the NBA? Y'all guys don't know what y'all looking at.
No, after he got fired, they had before. Oh, after he got fired, you're right. You're absolutely
the best record in the NBA, man. The Hawks are a better team.
But I got a question though. Why haven't they took the interim tag off of this man's thing? Okay, all right.
Nate McMillan.
Okay.
Negro wake up call.
Yeah,
does Nate McMillan need to get another Negro wake up call, Jimmy? Come on, man.
Yeah, they show.
Yeah, and want to give you guys the Nets does not play today.
No, the Knicks.
I'm sorry. The Knicks does not play today. The game today is the Nets and the Celtics. We said earlier. That's at 6:30. Followed at 8:00 with the Nuggets and the Trailblazers. Then at 9:00 will be the Lakers and the Suns. The Lakers and the Suns. That series is 2-2. As is the Trailblazers and Nuggets, 2-2. That Celtics and Nets is 3-1. And as I projected, of course, New Jersey is going to go on and close this thing out, put them out their misery. Everybody, hell, DeAndre Jordan might play tonight for New Jersey. It just might get that good for them.
Hey, Jim, I want to apologize to Chris Paul.
He DMP'd last game.
Can I apologize to Chris Paul? Because I talked about him bad last week. I'm apologizing to Chris. Yeah, I'm apologizing.
Frank Vogel non-coaching, but listen, here's the deal. I'm gonna make a promise today.
Okay.
That no matter what happens, that's right, Kelton Solomon, Worthing Coates. No matter what happens, I'm coming on the show tomorrow. Because usually Hatter don't let me come on the show when the Lakers lose. He don't let me come on. That's the one day I don't get to come on. But no
Jimmy.
matter what happens tomorrow, I'm coming on the show. No
Jimmy,
matter what happens.
Jimmy,
I promise.
Jimmy, why you let him just say that, man? You know.
Jimmy know better. I've been doing this since the Braves. Jimmy know better. Jimmy know better.
Hey,
Since the Braves.
hey, hold up. Before we go, Jimmy, this for you. Hold up. This for you and Mindy. One more time, Jimmy.
Fernando hits one in the air down the left field line. It is headed towards the pole. It is headed onto the
Tati.
Jimmy, that was a 3-1 homer to tie the game, Jimmy.
Man, the Astros lost 2 extra inning games to San Diego. They're doing good. Remember, I projected at the beginning of this 9-game homestand.
If they 5-4, you all right. What are they now?
They go, and guess what? Right now they're 3-2.
Okay. They behind. I just like that Tatis. Jimmy, I ain't gonna lie.
Tatis nice. Now Tatis may make people start watching baseball.
He made me watch it.
3-3.
So guess what, Jimmy? I'm gonna help you out. Hold up. I ain't really mad at the Astros no more. I just love that Tatis, man.
He got swag.
Oh my God.
Do you understand?
Huh?
Okay. How's Mookie doing? You just gave up on Mookie? You gave up on him already?
As the fact, Chris, tell him, Chris.
How's Mookie?
Mookie is champion.
He all right. Tell him, Chris.
He's a champion.
Mookie,
okay. So is Carlos Carrera. So
I don't like them like I like them. I don't like Carlos like I like them. Jimmy, I ain't never liked Carlos like that. I like the Astro. No, Jimmy, you know who I like. Justin Verlander, and he ain't playing. So guess what? I ain't staying.
I like Springer. Where he at now?
He's up north.
Springer was my dude.
And what is he doing?
He's
staying hurt more than Anthony Davis. What is he doing?
Listen, see, that's what you don't understand. We don't need Anthony Davis tonight. We about to see the old school king. We about to see Mufasa. We about to see James Earl Jones tonight, baby. We about to see the real line.
Let me tell you something. The hottest team in baseball right now is a team that is, as I said, the hottest team in baseball. We ain't worrying about that. You trying to root yourself in the speaking in existence. Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Let me tell you something. You need Lil Ugly to show up tonight. You Lil Ugly in a big ass way. You need Drummond to have a double-double tonight. If Drummond, they're gonna give you the keys to win. Drummond must get a double-double. Huh?
Listen, man. Of course, somebody else got to do something. But we're gonna see old.
No, not just do something. They gotta do more. KCP is injured. He's limping. He's hurt right now.
Listen, man. Listen. You gotta understand. Tonight, you're gonna see old LeBron. You heard had it. What did I tweet with that little text I sent you about LeBron the other night? Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Okay. About to see old LeBron.
I thought you didn't tweet it. I thought you didn't text it to me. See there, you done told it on yourself. Boy, come on, man. Hey, what happened to Drummond? Chris, you know he was bragging about what happened to Drummond, Chris? They call him
10 rebounds.
He can't sub himself in the game.
Drummond had 10 rebounds. He had 10 rebounds.
All right, and we finna get off the show on this one. I got a question. Can we survive? The NBA survive with LeBron, because I think LeBron about to go home. Will we be all right if LeBron just don't he out in the first round?
Absolutely.
With the championship, we still have some potency.
It shifts over to the East. The personality of the playoffs will shift over to the East. And then for California folks, it comes down to the Clippers now, who I guess they've resurfaced as the team that people expect them to be, because Kawhi Leonard is balling right now. He's balling right now.
He is balling.
Y'all, you know what? Y'all change with the wind, man. Just
we do.
Up in the air. Wherever the wind go, that's where y'all go.
Jimmy, get us out of here. Jimmy, get us out of here before 3 o'clock.
How's that? Dude, if Luka Doncic he's injured and they've already built the excuse in about his neck, then we've already had one of them crooks in our necks. You know, and that dude, ain't no joke.
Guess what? AD is out, and we ain't giving no excuses in Laker Town. We still expect to win.
Y'all got the Kane.
Thank you. Eddie Kane. Can't nobody sing like Eddie King. You know that.
LeBron James.
All thing you can hope right now
LeBron James.
is only thing the Lakers can hope that the game is close, because if Phoenix blows them out, then they're done. They're going to beat this. I mean, I'm telling you, it has to be close.
Yeah.
Because that way now you can see it, and it'll put because that means for after tonight, the Lakers would be facing Game 7, 2 games in a row.
Bro, don't forget about the same dude y'all talking about. Team had the best record in NBA history. Down 3-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that bump, that old sorry dude y'all talking about in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You need the king. That dude, dudes like that, he ain't built like
Guess what? On that particular team, he had Kyrie Irving. He had Kyrie Irving, the Hall of Famer. Kyrie Irving on his team.
He ain't got them kind of shoulders. Kyrie ain't built like that. He got that little afro now. He ain't built like that. He can't carry nobody like that.
You know what I ain't like about LeBron, man, the other night? And that might be
I'm gonna text everybody what you said about LeBron. That's what I'm gonna do. You want me to show you want to show him your text about LeBron? What you said?
Hey.
Since we showing text.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Jimmy. Did you hear LeBron talking about these shoulders built for that?
Exactly.
Dude, if you don't set your ass down somewhere, Jimmy, get us out of here, man. We at 3 o'clock.
I'm gonna say one last thing. TNT. What they say about TNT? Drama make the best movies, man. That's all I gotta tell you.
I like that.
We're gonna see tonight.
I like that.
That's Lifetime. That's Lifetime. That's Lifetime. That's the wrong channel. That's the wrong channel.
We'll see tonight, Mr. Hampton.
I'm done with y'all, man.
Man, guess what, guys? It's that time, of course. We gave you an extra hour of overtime. That's to make up for not seeing you guys on yesterday, the holiday. So we gave you guys on purpose. We gave you an extra hour. But you know what? It is time to slide down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing on this Tuesday. Hey, man, thanks so much for you guys for tuning in. We hope that you were enlightened, educated, slightly entertained, and most importantly, informed by watching the Chop Shop with your midday sports happy hour, the best 120 minutes of your day. Meanwhile, don't forget to go over to rcsports.com. That's rcsports.com and check out the recaps from the events this weekend, as well as the other teams in the VIP news who took care of business around the country from Greater Houston. We get once again. We
talk
right
about
back
that
at
tomorrow,
you,
Jimmy. Because I heard them young kids said the young kids from RL9. My man said they love that event so much. They were like they told the coaches, man, it was like a movie in there. So talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
We'll elaborate more on IMO Classic on tomorrow, and guys, we'll take you and share some thoughts with you and some facts with you that you probably missed on. But anyway,
you see what Melvin just said.
Melvin crazy, man.
Did you hear what that man just said?
Michael Jordan, is this Michael Jordan real name?
Yeah, that's his real name.
I'm tired of these non-LeBron loving dudes. You're gonna miss him when they're gone, Michael Jordan.
That's his real name. That's his real name.
That's his real name.
Well, he need to call his name Michelle Jordan the way he talking. I'm done with him.
Say no.
Who is Shannon?
I'm down with Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan came up to the event this past weekend. Guess what he had, Alan?
What he had?
Guess what he had?
What he had?
2 sacks of crawfish.
No,
with the cone and potatoes.
Michael Jordan, no. Oh no.
I went through them sacks like a termite. I'm talking about I went through hey. Boy, hey, I'm down with Michael Jordan. He can't do that.
I'm mad at him now. I'm mad at Michael Jordan right now.
Anyway, guys, it is time. We'll see you guys in 21 hours for tomorrow, Women Rock Wednesday on the Chop Shop. But right now, on behalf of Robert Eller, Chris Walker, myself, Jim Hicks, we'll see you guys. We up out of here. Chop Shop. Peace. Hey, man. Crawfish season.
I'm done with
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So So turn your dials up, it's live in the chop shop. We in the chop shop, we live in the chop shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the chop shop.